It's Sunday! You know what that means, ladies and gentlemen! Welcome one and all to episode 8 of World Pro Wrestling Purgatory! How y'all doing, everybody? My name is Johnny Murphy. It is a pleasure to see all of you here, all the friendly and some unfriendly faces. Tonight we have a blockbuster episode waiting for you on tap. The WPW Goddess Tag Team Championships are on the line. The Kurosaki Zaibatsu, Mizuna, and Yuki Kurosaki will challenge for the titles against Dakota Wheeler and Sarah Miller of Enchanted. Amber Young Lady Hero, Marty Morton versus Hunter Quinn. We will hear from the WPW Goddess Champion Amara. We will see Nadia Solar versus Tristan Silva. We will see Dominique Whitfield and the Demon Queen Jane Rage. Samantha Young in an openweight rules eliminator match against an opponent we have no clue about. The Goddess Champion will also be on the line as Sophia Winters, yes, there's two of them, will defend her championship in the main event against Adrianna Devitt. Mr. Blacksyn defends his WPW Grand Prix Championship against Tristan Silva. We will hear from Sophia Winters as well, and we will also see, ladies and gentlemen, the confrontation between the two men who will fight for the WPW Heavyweight Championship at TakeOver San Andreas.
Cut that shit off.
What the hell? That's like this Danvers. As we're kicking off this broadcast here for WPW Purgatory. Hi, Danvers.
Shut up, John. Shut up before I drag you inside this ring to kick your ass for interrupting me.
What? I'm doing my job. We're opening the show. Well, obviously, Danvers isn't going to wait till I'm done, so I guess we're going to hear from Danvers.
Now, I'm here and I have a lot I need to get off my chest. So, until I'm done, we're hanging with the Peacock. Now, there's one thing I can't wrap my head around. First, the chump I beat in my debut gets an episode title shot simply for just being here? I'm sorry, but what the hell has Dominique Whitfield done here in WPW? Where are the likes of Tristan Silva, Louise Bates, Yuki Kurosaki, Marie Yang, Serenity, Co Dynasty, all these people who have been here for much longer, getting thrown to the wayside in favor of a Nepo baby just to get her hands on Sophia Winters? That's okay. Absolutely it is. All for the same Nepo baby to absolutely take her title shot and flush it down the toilet. And somehow she's still getting marquee matches while I'm fighting just for a match on the card. I've been signed since November. Tell me why I've only had 2 matches since then. Why am I having to fight to get these matches on the card when I am one of the best goddamn talents on this planet? Huh? Let's see. Last week, I put bitchy Maribel Duarte in her place at One More Fight. Last Friday, this bitch Jessica needed a fireball to fucking put me away. And last Sunday, I had a war with the Kurosaki Amara putting her away with my body at 50%. And I'm still here tonight, pushing for the damn pain. And let's not forget, I pushed Sophia Winters to her limit just a couple months ago, where she couldn't even stand after her match. And you still can't find me on the show? You signed one of the best goddamn talents on God's green earth, and you let her rot in catering while you have untalented Nepo baby hacks like Dominique Whitfield get opportunity after opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. And where does it stop? Where does it stop? Seriously, where does it stop? Because all I'm seeing is the same cycle over and over and over and over and over and over and over because of one man. Angel Perkins.
Oh boy.
How is it that even when you're not here, you keep managing to screw myself and everyone else over, huh? Is your ego so fragile, so inflated, that you feel the absolute need to have a permanent in the spotlight? Is it imperative that you bring in someone with so little talent to still splash other women who have waited patiently for their spot, for their time to shine? Was this before or after she fell out of basketball? Was this before or after she fell out of basketball? If I remember it correctly, and I know I am, her glass knee cost her all those spots too, didn't it? The exact same thing that cost her the matches against myself and Sophia. It has to be such a disappointment to have such a fucking Blacksyn as a sister.
Jeez.
That you brought in. That's gotta hurt your planetary-sized ego. Probably worse than the new hall I'm currently ripping into. Either way, you put her foot in the door. You put her foot in the door because she couldn't hack it as a track star. She couldn't hack it being a basketball star, could she? All of this is all she has left. And I'm telling you right now, right here, right now, she can't hack it. And you aren't the only one to blame for her bookings, are you? No. Someone has to peddle the lies and the biasness to the greater WPW audience, don't they? Hey, Johnny boy.
Oh.
How's your ego holding up? Not too fragile, is it? Actually, don't answer. I really don't think.
Oh, no, not again.
Like someone who would say the word fragile, like you're watching a Christmas. But that does get me thinking. There is one thing that I know for a fact is fragile, and that's that knee I was talking about. Because she's had those issues for a while. No doubt. That cost her a knee, and it's going to cost her here too. And that's the thing. The reason why you hype her up so much is because this is all she has left. Listen. Wait. I just figured it out. Of course. I got it. The reason why you won't book me, but book her, is because you support mediocrity here. That must be it. You don't want the actual successful athletes outshining the Nepa baby hack. It all makes so much more sense. No wonder the board has so many issues trying to book me. They wouldn't know what to do with real talent if you bit them in the ass. They wouldn't know real talent even if you did bite them in the ass. Because let's face it, we'd be seeing the likes of Nico Raven, Mattison Reyes, Smokey Davidson, Selena Adams, Tom Monroe, Scott McKenzie, Calabon. I could go on. All of the women I just named have more talent in their pinky fingers than Dominic has had her entire life. All of us, all of them, are more successful than she will ever. Starting with myself, I'm the only and forever Supremacy Women's World Champion. Eclipse are the only, currently the first and only LGBTKO Tag Team Champion. Nico Raiden is currently the LGBTKO Champion. Smokey Davidson being the Empower Women's Openweight Champion, and that's not even the full list of accomplishments. And yet, you sit here and peddle all these lies, all these falsehoods, selling these people here and all around the world on mediocrity. That is your fault. You're the reason people keep coming back for more Dominique. You know what? Speaking of accomplishments, or rather, lack thereof,
What is happening?
one little itch I need to get scratched as I wonder, who the hell is Amara? She's definitely not the Goddess Champion. There's only one Goddess Champion, and that's Sophia Winters. Sophia Winters has been carrying that belt, carrying this division on her back since she became champion. And where was Amara? Nowhere to be found. But now that she magically wants to return, the board immediately praise her and legitimize her title reign. Hello? She hasn't been around! Of course, she's the lovable Amara Parker. She gets this pedestal handed to her while Sophia has been busting her ass day in and day out to make that title mean something. But oh no! Here comes little old Amara Parker with an old title belt and one defense under her belt. Meanwhile, I had my entire Supremacy Women's World Championship reign facing the likes of Maya Lynx talented and beyond talented, Selena Adams talented, Ingrid Garcia talented, Ava talented, and Amber fucking Reed.
You know how talented she is.
450
That's a shoot.
days, and I never got that. While you were chilling at home, while you let the kids play, absolutely. And the fact that you're fake title is being recognized as an official one is even more so. Once again, screwing over the people who have been here fighting for just a single spot. Seriously, what is this, a charity case? I could be on my way back to Canada or Dallas, or hell, I could head back to England. I could see what real title reigns look like. Hell, the fact that the board is trying to be okay with this and toss their actual champion in Sophia Winters to the side. Speaking of which, actually, hold on a second. Hey, so, how are you doing up there?
Of course he's up there. Of course.
The fact that they're trying to put this woman to the side in spite of the sacrifices she makes is absolutely embarrassing. Absolutely disgusting. And speaking of, let's talk about Aaron Miller, shall we? I honestly thought that when Aaron took over and kicked APH's ass to the curb, things would change for the better. Boy, was I wrong. Those same 10 people are on the show week in, week out, including Dominic. What do I have to do, Aaron? Huh? Is it because I'm not related to anyone in management here? Is that what needs to happen for me to get a spot? Just like Dominique? But I can't help but
Oh shit. Aaron Miller must have heard enough. He was okay with everything else going down. Whoa, easy.
No. You can't cut me off this easily. I still have so much more to talk about. Just you.
Jesus! What the hell's wrong with you? What the hell is wrong with you?
Get that to me.
Get the fuck up!
Alright. Since it seems like people around here are allergic to the truth, I'll cap it off with this. You all are going to see what real talent is. And she's not a failed track star or a failed basketball star. She doesn't have a bum-ass name. She doesn't go crying to her uncle or her brother when some shit doesn't work out. She's not a goddamn fake champion who doesn't defend her titles for years at a time just to return and expect the red carpet rolled out for her. No. She's a punk rock queen. And just like all the groupies and peasants, everyone is going to worship the ground I walk on when I expose Dominic and all the other talentless hacks that can't hold a candle to the top women of this roster, including my fucking self. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a skybox to get to.
What just happened? Oh my god. Go to commercial.
By the way, I want to say hi to my one little fan out there. Hello, Smokey, my cat.
Fuck off!
But before you leave, I just need you to hold my nuggets. Suck my dick!
Oh, hell no! Dishonor on you! Dishonor on your family! Dishonor on your cow!
Helen. Wow. I'm all for free speech, but I did not expect to start the show off like that. Alexis Danvers scorched earth on not just Dominique Whitfield, but myself, APH, and Aaron Miller before it appears that Aaron has turned his mic off and then Danvers went and snatched mine. That's my headset. As far as I'm concerned, I think Danvers went up to that skybox, and I actually think Danvers has been told to leave the building to prevent anything like that from happening again. That skybox that Sophia Winters is watching this matchup from, as we are kicking things off. I mean, we have already kicked things off hot, but we are kicking things off in ring with a bang. Mizuna Kurosaki in the blonde, Yuki Kurosaki in the blue hair, and they are set to win their second set of Goddess Tag Team Championship gold. But in order to do that, they have to take on these women.
Damage control. Yeah. We got the power, we got the rage. Control the stage, control the cage. We got the power, we got the rage. Control the stage, control the cage. We are the puppet masters. They going fast, we faster.
On your left, Dakota Wheeler. On the right, Sarah Miller. I'm sorry, King Sarah Miller. She hates it when I don't call her that. It's another addition of people who hate my guts. Jesus, I thought we were done with that. But nonetheless, these two are an amazing tag team, no doubt about that. Enchanted. 2/3 of the women who won the first ever women's war games against the Toxic Vixens. The two women who became the Goddess Tag Team Champions thanks to a whole lot of chaos at Clash of Champions 1 will have their first title defense right here and right now to kick off episode 8 of Purgatory. As I was interrupted before I can get the intro completed, we got a stacked show here for you tonight. This is the first of 3 championship matches here on this show. The Goddess Tag titles, the Grand Prix Championship up for grabs, and our co-main event, Mr. Blacksyn, Tristan Silva. Sophia Winters will defend her Goddess Championship tonight against Adrianna Devitt. We will also hear from Sophia as they see what these two teams are fighting for, the Goddess Tag Team titles. Speaking of champions, we will see Samantha Young in a WPW Openweight Championship Eliminator matchup here tonight. Openweight rules. The challenger wins. We don't know who the challenger is yet. Aaron Miller has chosen that one. The challenger wins. They get first dibs at an Openweight Championship match in the near future. We are on the way. Sarah Miller kicking off with Germans with suplexes, and Dakota Wheeler kicking off with kicks. And honestly, do we expect anything less? As I mentioned, not only we're going to see the Openweight Champion action, we're going to hear from Sophia Winters at some point during the show. We have been told that the Goddess Champion, the other Goddess Champion, Amara Parker, is also in the building, and we will hear from her momentarily. Not to mention, apparently you can't see Sarah, and neither could Dakota because she was in the way. Rolled through by Yuki, and the cover one, kick out of one. You will also hear apparently from the WPW Heavyweight Champion. Calvin Mattison is in the building. He is here, and he is ready to talk about his championship title defense at San Andreas against one and only Zeke Salizer, who has gotten his first official tag as the WPW Champion's #1 contender. Remember, he went after the championship at the Lottery Rumble 2023 against Jarek Lawson, ultimately falling short, but that title shot, oh, nice DDT by Dakota, and the weapons are coming out. We have the trash can lid, but swatted away by Dakota. That championship title shot came in not because Zeke earned it in the traditional sense. He took out the #1 contender at the time, getting the title match for himself and falling just short. This is going to be his first official opportunity for the gold, and those two will have their confrontation later on tonight as we're kicking things off here in in-ring competition. Alexis Danvers kicked off the show with some scathing remarks. In so many other places in the kick out. Oh. Another roll-up combination by the Kurosakis as Yuki and Mizuno look to become 2-time tag team champions. Actually, no, I'm wrong. Yuki is looking to become a 2-time tag champion. I don't think Mizuno has held the tag team titles here in this company. But she has been a former television champion, so she has championship pedigree here, no doubt about that. The enigma, the Kurosaki family went for the leg drop, but Dakota had a sidestep, and now the two women will switch up partners. Oh, nice shoulder breaker right there. Mizuna going for the cover on Sarah now. The kick out. Yuki going to the top rope. Yuki now, what is she taking this elbow? There is so much to get into tonight. Another stacked episode of WPW Purgatory. Nice drop kick by Dakota. As we went off to the races right as soon as the pyrotechnics dusted itself off, and right after the pyro, smoke left the arena vents. I mean, that was... I'm all for free speech, and I'm all for people coming out in this ring and speaking their mind. But, man... I don't know what else to say except, man. Oh my God! Oh my Lord, Yuki Kurosaki! Trying to make it so that Sophia's not the only one with the face mask. Guarding that jaw. Guarding that oral bone. Because good Lord, speaking of good Lord, German suplex by Sarah Miller into the cover. No count. Still no count. When either of these teams are going for covers, as Dakota Wheeler's on the second rope now. Gunning after Mizuna went for the moonsault but missed. Drop kick, she's still upright. Yuki with the powerbomb on Sarah Miller before going right after Dakota. Irish whip countered. Big right hand. And what is that? Steel chair being entered into the fray. Oh my goodness! Sunset flip powerbomb on the outside. On the Yuki Kurosaki and followed up by the gooch kick. And the kick was up and it was good. Sarah Miller and Mizuna going at it in the ring. Oh, for fuck's sake. No! Oh my God. Never drew a time. I'm getting tired of these goddamn guitars. I thought Angel banned them. I forget he doesn't have power here anymore like that. Oh, fuck. Okay. Speaking of Angel, that whole situation with Jay Jackson, a letter sent to the offices from WPW, APH, was handed that letter, and apparently we're going to hear more about that in the next episode of The Hot Stove. It's just bizarre all around. Double stomp by Dakota Wheeler, and now Mizuna is bleeding after Sarah Miller got done with her. And double axe handle, and there's the hockey stick. Speaking of which, if you haven't already, go check out the episode of The Hot Stove. All things WPW, 100% of the time, 24/7, 365. 366 on leap years, and it is at The Hot Stove last night where we revealed the unfortunate news, nice clothesline, that Bea Barrett was injured, suffering a knee injury that required surgery. And Dakota Wheeler's flying all over the ring. Dakota now with the pinfall on Yuki. Referee trying to get in position and was unable to get the pinfall. But we heard on The Hot Stove, I had to reveal the unfortunate news. That brawl that Luis and Bea had in episode 7 caused Bea to have a knee injury backstage after Luis went after the knee. Bea Barrett is out indefinitely. Bea Barrett, we wish you nothing but the best in your recovery. Get well soon. We will see you down the road, hopefully. That's what Luis Bates, they said they're before being told they're banned from the building. Sarah Miller's with the suplexes on Mizuna. Meanwhile, Dakota trying to go for the pin cover on Yuki, and it's only a 1 count. But last night, yeah, it was unfortunate to have to release that news. Twist the hate by Dakota Wheeler into the cover. Here's 1, here's 2 on Yuki, and they got a 2. And Dakota's starting to get a little frustrated, unable to put away the Kurosaki's nice drop kick by Sarah Miller. And Sarah going right after Yuki. And another goddamn guitar is introduced into the match. It didn't draw a dime, but it didn't draw a skull. Good Lord. You missed the first swing, might as well keep swinging until you hit something, I guess. Meanwhile, Sarah Miller with a perfect flex in the middle of the ring. Beautiful suplex by Dakota, and a kick out at 1. Wonder who thought of that one. Suplex by Dakota in the cover now. There's 1, there's 2, kick out at 2. Yeah, it was unfortunate to have to reveal that news about B. Barrett. Luis Bates to get banned from the building tonight to prevent anything from going down in terms of injuries again. That is twice now that Luis has taken somebody out of action. And nice drop kick by Mizuna. We will hope to try to keep the roster safe, I suppose. But the show must go on. Dakota Wheeler now after the gooch kick. The kick was good, but neither was the pinfall, as Sarah is down, Mizuna is up, and she is going right after the Dakota Wheeler. And now it's wrenching on the back as Sarah Miller tries to save her partner. Like I said, WPW Hot Stove. It aired last night. Saturday night was a great show. I loved hosting it, honestly. It was a lot of fun. But tune in to the WPW Hot Stove every Friday night live at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on the WPW Network on this very channel, where you'll get all the latest news and all the hot topics for all things WPW. I say every Friday, but you know the drill. Every Friday, if there's a show coming on that week, you expect the hot stove to happen sometime during that said week. So I say every Friday, but expect it like, you know, once every... Oh, no! Oh, that's a barbed wire back straight to the chest and now to the back of Sarah Miller. And the Kurosakis are gaining control. But you get the drill. If you expect an episode of Purgatory to come out, be sure to know that there's going to be an episode of The Hot Stove not too soon before that airs. Actually, this is you know what? I'll give it away the game. I'll give away the game here. This is a little bit behind the scenes scat, as Dakota uses a steel chair on Mizuna, and Sarah gets back on the upper hand against Yuki. If you see an episode of The Hot Stove out, understand that Purgatory is going to air at least like 2 days after the fact. So, there's a little cheat sheet for you. If I got The Hot Stove done, that means I already almost either am done recording comms for Purgatory, or I'm already done and it's being uploaded. So, there's that. There's the game. Meanwhile, Sarah Miller and Dakota Wheeler defending the Goddess Tag Team Championships here on Purgatory. The first time these titles are being defended on this show. And they're defending it against Yuki Kurosaki, a former champion, and Mizuna Kurosaki, the Zaibatsu. They've been tag team champions everywhere they have been in this company, in this business, but they have not done it here in WPW, but that might change if Mizuna continues on her antics. And Mizuna! Ooh, Sarah Miller blocked it. And not only she blocked it with her own, with Yuki own body, blocking Mizuna's death nail. And now Sarah Miller staring at Mizuna. Yuki going after Dakota. Oh, wait a minute. This could be it right here. Kurosaki clash! Hooks the leg. 1. No tag team champ, no. Just the 2. Dakota Wheeler, oh, beautifully done with the York Adrianna. Death nail! No tag team champions! Can Mizuna do it? No! It'll be her first championship since losing the television championship nearly 4 years ago to Macy Rage. And now Mizuna again going for the cover. Forearm in the face, but Dakota was right there to break it up this time. Irish whip now to the outside. It'll be Yuki's first tag team, first championship gold since 2022 as well. Lifted up and powerbomb straight down to the canvas. Chance for the Kurosaki's new tag. No, kick out at 2. Welcome to WPW. Oh my God, we're just yeeting light tubes at this damn point. Ew, no! Missed the elbow drop. Sarah Miller did try to dodge, but Sarah Miller cannot dodge Yuki. Oh man, atomic drop. And now Yuki into the cover on Sarah. Referee, watch your hand with that barbed wire bat. Kick out at 2. Ref don't give a damn. Make him join the Death Riders. He's immune to pain, apparently. Oh, that blocked the kick, and now Dakota Wheeler back on the attack. Fine head flight. Oh, no! DDT on the back, and a break over the pin. Oh, Mizuna has to be cut up. And look at Dakota, speaking of cut up, right above that eye. Oh, if that's enough blood, Dakota's hair might turn purple in a minute. Mr. Nito did the Mizuna right there. And now Enchanted starting to gain a little bit of control here in this matchup. So Sarah, you see right there. Dakota watched as Sarah was getting lifted up for some type of move by Mizuna. Dakota had that one scouted and a nice drop kick to the back. Now she's picked up the barbed wire bat and she's using it against Mizuna, but Yuki dodged the attack. Now she lifted her up, but no, the back is feeling away. Oh, now driving the knee right into the face. And now Dakota's going to the top rope. Dakota Wheeler thinking about something big here. Dakota Wheeler! What a move! Corkscrew moonsault it looked like. And nice suplex right there. And now Dakota. Oh, wait a minute. Miscommunication there. It's rare. Or maybe not. Miscommunication between Enchanted there. Sarah Miller was setting up for the Pixie Plex. But Dakota had other plans. And speaking of Dakota, he'll try to go with the elbow and missed. Ooh, try to go for that swing in the bat, and oh my goodness. There's a reason she's called the Lex. You know what? I can't say that. That name's copyrighted. When it comes to suplexes, she is one of the best in the business. I can't say the nickname I want to say because it currently belongs to a certain real deal. Shout out to you, bro. Hope you're watching, beautiful Meteora. And just like that, the Kurosakis, after that little misstep between Enchanted, now the Kurosakis are gaining back control, and Yuki is gaining the barbed wire band. She's making that cut above Dakota's eye even worse. And Sarah, by sheer luck, missed that barbed wire bat by a matter of inches. But then the reverse DDT takes down Yuki. And now Sarah directing her attention to Mizuna. Pixie Plex, no. Found by Mizuna. Mizuna with a vicious clothesline. And breaking up the pinfall from her sister. Elbows right to the gun and a nice drop kick as well. Goes right to the back. Oh, Irish whip, no, countered. Oh, try to go for this. Try to go for that. Oh, good lord. Oh, sling blade though by Dakota. Irish whip though in the corner. Yuki now going right after Dakota. Sarah trying to turn her attention to Mizuna. Lifted up, no, countered. Nice hip toss down. Goes on right to the outside. Countered by Dakota Wheeler. And now Sarah Miller says, you got this, Dakota. She does. Knee to the face of Yuki. Sarah went after. Oh, no. Ooh, she was trying to go after Yuki from getting into the ring with a splash. But she missed, and it was a breakup of the pin. And now the Pixie trying to go for one. She's got two, but she won't have three. The Kurosakis remain alive. What a match to kick off Purgatory. Wait a minute. Mizuna's got the pinfall. Referee can't get in position. And Dakota Wheeler takes advantage of the referee being out of the way and breaks up the pinfall. What could have been catastrophic for Enchanted. Oh, nice elbow drop by Dakota Wheeler. And Dakota saving Sarah right there in that exchange. Lifts it up on the shoulders, going for the powerbomb. Nope. Back on the shoulders, fireman. Scary, and just draping over that top rope. And now Sarah Miller going on the top rope. What is she thinking? Frog splash, but missed. And a nice drop kick. Up and no double stomp. And he's fans are, what the hell is this? I thought she was in a skybox. It's Sophia Winters. But wait a minute, there's Veronica Martin. And Veronica Martin takes out Sophia. Sophia trying to get involved again. There's no disqualifications. But flipping fly running interference. Veronica Martin taking out Sophia before she can get involved. And there's Cynthia Wolf. Cynthia going to the top rope. Dakota Wheeler's in no man's like, no! She hit you! She hit Masuna! Trying to aim for Dakota! No, not this way. No! Sophia's got Veronica Slick. She can't even get out of there! No! God damn it! Damn it!
Damage control.
They're still the champs. Let's run this down, because a lot just happened. Dakota Wheeler went for that elbow drop, beautifully done. And saving Sarah Miller from near disaster. Yuki Kurosaki was sent off that top rope, stun gun. And then Sarah Miller trying to go for the finishing blow, but missed the front splash. And Dakota Wheeler, as she was going for the double stomp, here aims Sophia Winters, trying to get things in line with her girls. But Veronica Martin must have had known that Sophia was going to run interference, taking Sophia out. Before Sophia can even interfere in this matchup, making things 2v2. And I can only assume Cynthia Wolf was out here to exact revenge on Enchanted for what happened at Clash of Champions. But catastrophically, she hit Mizuna by accident. Dakota dodged out of the way. And while Sophia Winters grabbed the leg of Veronica Martin, preventing her from getting in the ring and preventing this pinfall, Dakota took advantage with the 3. And Enchanted are still tag team champions. Take advantage is right. The lyrics of this song could not be more true. Enchanted survives. By the skin of their teeth, they still hold the power, and they are still the Goddess Tag Team Champions. Much to the dismay of this fan base. Wait a minute, we gotta go back to the camera. Wait a minute, guys, get back on the camera. Get back in the ring, get back in the ring. Look at this. Look at this. Veronica and Cynthia tried to express their feelings of the situation, tried to explain why they were out here, but the Kurosakis are having none of it. And in a way, I don't blame them, but also, I understand what Flippy Fly were trying to do. They were trying to make things an even playing field. But the Kurosakis feel like once again Flippin' Fly have gotten in the way of winning the tag team titles. And they are pissed off. And like I said, I don't blame them, but at the same token, this is distressing to see. Enchanted are the real enemies. But instead, these two teams are going to do their utmost to try to destroy each other. Steel chairs, barbed wire bats. What the hell is going on in the tag team division? Stop this! Stop this!
Hi, Phil Swift here for the Flex Seal family of products. Now, all the strength of original Flex Seal is available in portable, powerful minis. Flex Minis easily fit in your toolbox or glove compartment, making them perfect for quick repairs on the go. Now it's easy to take the power of Flex Seal everywhere you need it, any time of year. From the toughest jobs to a simple repair, Flex Minis are always there. Now with Flex Minis, you can grab and go. Plus, they're freaking adorable. Flex Minis are lightweight, portable, and so easy to use. Fishing, hunting, or camping, now you can make quick, on-the-spot repairs during all your outdoor activities. Whether it's Flex Tape, Flex Glue, or Flex Seal, imagine everything you could do with Flex Minis.
Oh, what a tangled web we weave when it comes to the Goddess Tag Division. Enchanted escaped by the skin of their teeth. And they remain the tag team champions all after Enchanted was nearly dethroned by the Kurosaki's, thanks in no small part to Flip and Fly, but their plan backfired. Sophia Winners tried to get involved to tip the scales in the favor of her girls. Flip and Fly tried to come out to save the day, but I feel they only made things worse. And there I thought Sophia Winners was in her skybox like Dan was said to begin the show. Apparently the hell not, because there was Sophia running down the aisle like she owns the place, but technically they do. They are the Goddess Tag Team Champion. Sophia is the Goddess Champion. One, she is a Goddess Champion. There you go. Meanwhile, Amber Young making her way down the aisle here tonight for action against Lady Kuro of the Code Dynasty. And at this point, Amber Young, all she wants is to catch a break. She has wrestled in this company 3 times and has been unable to get victory. Tonight, she feels it has to be the night. Frustration starting to boil over, and listen, we already have enough people frustrated as is in this company. We already have enough people annoyed, enough people angry. There's so many different reasons why. And the last thing I want, personally, is to have another star pissed off to the point of no return. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens here tonight. Lady Kuro of the Code Dynasty making her way down the aisle. I mentioned how Amber Young is looking for some semblance of life, some light at the end of the tunnel. So is the Code Dynasty. Not only are they gunning for the Tag Team Championship, but you know Lady Kuro would love to get her hands around either the International or the Goddess Championship itself. So the way I look at this match, something's gotta give. And that's what makes these matches entertaining. That's what makes these good. 2 people desperate to find some type of life, willing to do whatever it takes to get it. This is going to be fun, no doubt about that, ladies and gentlemen. First singles matchup on the night here tonight for WPW Purgatory. Kuro is ready. Amber Young is ready. Ring the bell. Collar elbow tie up. As these two women start things off, and Amber Young going behind for some wrestling. Yeah, wrestling! Wait a minute, guess! It's a Lady Kuro chin lock! Oh, this is beautiful. 10 out of 10. This show is already beautiful. You have to like the show. You gotta give this video a like, subscribe, tell all your friends. We got a chin lock, goddammit. Oh, Side headlock. Are we going to see a side headlock takeover? I mean, if we do, oh my God, we're going to be so... We're set. Oh, well, it's the arm. Continuing the wrench on the arm there of Amber Young. Some beautiful chain wrestling being put on display. Again, putting more pressure on that arm. Trying to immobilize it before this matchup can even get completely underway. Nice takedown. Oh! Amber Young chin lock. You got to give this video a like now, y'all. We've had 2 chin locks for the price of 1. Hell yes! Yes! Man, I need to have a chin lock counter. Hold on, I need to have a chin lock counter. This is awesome. 2 chin locks back to back. Look at this, though. Look at this exchange between these 2. Nice takedown with the arm drag by Amber Young. Following up with a clothesline as the referee was about to get an earful from Lady Curl. At least when it came down to, I guess, hair pulling? I'm not quite sure, but Lady Curl was distracted and Amber Young took advantage. The arm dragging out a beautiful clothesline. And again, going right after the arm. Nice targeting the arm right there. Lady Curl's got a plan. And she's trying to execute it to the best of her ability in this matchup. Amber Young's got to be careful here. Oh, nice arm drag by Lady Curl there. A little bit of anything you can do, I can do better between these 2 women as we see, quite frankly, the best exchange of chain wrestling we have had on this company since we reopened. And that vicious knee right to the skull. Oh, GTS, go to sleep. This one, only a kick out, I guess. They went for a quick cat nap. Oh, trying to go for a kick, but blocked it. Nicely done by Lady Curl. Nicely done by Amber Young, and Amber Young sends Lady Curl outside the ring. And the referee's going to start beginning his count, and honestly, the way things are... Oh, I was just going to say, oh, Lady Curl, oh, what that was! So, whip kick on the top rope, and then the knee. I was about to say, I don't understand if Amber Young was more than willing to just let the referee count Lady Curl out. She gets her victory that way, but Amber Young is showing that she wants her victory the right way. Going to the top rope, landing that vicious kick, beautifully executed. Oh, Lady Curl was taunting to the crowd, being distracted yet again, and there he is again, go for that arm. And Amber Young getting right out of it. Oh, these 2 are both in danger of getting counted out. The referee getting them a reprieve. And both getting in within the count of 8. Nice scoop slam right there by Lady Curl. And now Amber Young going to the outside again. Celebrating a little bit too early. Got turned inside out with a disaster kick. Now Amber Young going to the top, going off the springboard, beautifully kicked right back to the canvas. And oh my God, nice suplex. Still to come, the Grand Prix Champion here tonight to defend his title in a challenge made by Tristan Silva. Episode 7, he defeated 3 other men, Barmore, Barnes, and Preppy, in a massive fatal 4-way matchup to get his name out there in the championship ranks, and immediately said, I want to fight Mr. Blacksyn. The board said, hell yeah, and we're getting that matchup tonight in our co-main event. And double stop by Amber Young! Right hands, the rights and lefts, the combination offense. And Amber Young fighting with an extra sense of urgency tonight, realizing that the clock's ticking. So many people are jockeying for position in WPW. If you don't start getting wins, you're going to be stepped aside. Amber Young, nice forearm on the springboard. What a way to kick off WPW Purgatory. The women are taking over the product, but the brothers still got a lot of juice to bring to the table. Into the cover, there's one, there's two, they got a two. Speaking of juice, Big Papa Juicy himself, Calvin Mattison, is in the building, and we will hear from the World Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion tonight as he addresses his soon-to-be next challenger, the #1 contender, the winner of the Best of 7 series, and World Pro Wrestling OG, Zeke Salizer. What an interesting matchup that's going to be. As the cover, there's one kick out. Both men who have been here, both men who could not be more different. They're like snowflakes. One is not like the other. Lee Curl going to the top rope. Amber Young in the drop zone. Oh man, didn't jump far enough, and Curl hurt her knee. I think she slipped when she was trying to go for that jump, and landed flush on her knee, and that might have cost her. Amber Curl getting back into this, going for the cloverleaf. Oh my, going for a submission. Oh, but there you see again, Amber Young getting the counter. She has been on top of her game tonight. No question about it. Oh my, nice kick straight to the head. And now the hammer fist. And now going for a submission hold. Oh, but Curl's not having any of it. I'm just getting this notification. The Super Bowl 62 in Atlanta is concluding the 2027 season. February 13th, 2028. Covered by Amber Young. This one, there's two, and they got it too. February 13th, 2028. Lord have mercy. 2 years from now, Valentine's Day is going to look a lot different for some of these peoples, man. These couples are not going to have any type of fucking party. It's going to be a Super Bowl party, and that's it. Oh, man. If you are a hopeless romantic for that year, GG's. Oh, double knees! Meteora straight to the skull, and now the kick. Well, Curl's continuing to go forward. Curl now with the roll up, but the referee says nope. You're at the ropes. Oh wow, going right back at the arm. Targeting the arm. Has been targeting the arm all match. And Lady Curl though, unable. But there you saw Amber Young so quick to get out of that submission, knowing what damage that can do to her arm, knowing what could happen if Lady Curl really had it locked in. Oh, forearm right to the face. Or right to the back of the head, excuse me. And again, oh, try to go for it again, but Lady Curl had it blocked. Had it scouted. Beautiful Uranagi. And now Curl looks to be playing no games. Oh, cross arm breaker, but again the referee says no, you're too close to the ropes. That's twice now that Lady Curl is going for a move, or going for a way to finish this matchup, but the ref says no, you're too close to the ropes. Oh, there you go, there's the knee she was trying to hit earlier in this matchup. And there you saw her nodding to herself, but also to the crowd saying, yep, there you go. I know what I'm doing. Oh boy. Oh boy! God almighty! Forearm right to the face of Lady Curl. Into the cover is Amber Young. This one. This two. They kick out of two. And now Amber Young. What is this? What is Amber Young thinking? Oh God! Never seen that before. Just shoved her down like it was nothing. Beautiful moonsault by Lady Curl. Oh, is Curl going to try to go for the cross arm breaker? Wait a minute, no. Code red! Code red! One! Critical error, no! I got it, two. Oh, critical error there by Amber Young. Oh, imagine if Amber lost this one. I fear for what's going to happen to this roster with so many people angry. Curl now lifted her up on the... Oh, God almighty. Powerbomb shoulder breaker. And Kuro again setting up. No, talking about going for that cold red, but instead hit the enziguri. Well, spinning heel kick, excuse me. Kuro going to the top rope. Well, just telling Amber to get up. Young obliges, but I don't know if it was willingly. Young trying to catch himself, trying to get their composure. Now into the submission. Crossing the legs, knee on the back. Amber Young in the middle of the ring, but Amber still has the leg strength to spin out. But how much strength is in the body of either of these women? Oh, knee right to the face. Boom! Spinning heel kick straight to the dome piece. Just how much are these women willing to do to break the ice, to break their losing streaks? Irish whip off the ropes, tried to go for the kick, but went for it too early. Might have played possum with that kick, went to the back. Speaking of the back, right to the back of the leg is Amber Young going, oh my Jesus, tap dancing Christ, double K.O. 1, 2, no! Just a 2. Oh my God, you just try to knock them out with 2 kicks back to back. What do? You just hit them with knees. Hit them with knees until the referee says stop. Honestly, I don't blame him. Amber Young going to the outside. Amber Young, oh my God, she might have a concussion at this rate. Springboard kick straight to the head. Lady Curl still has fight. Irish whip. Oh, try to go for that knee. Blocked it. Missed that one all back. And an Amber Young sent her to the corner. Sent her to the ropes. Off the ropes. Oh my God. Penalty kick and a double stomp. My God. Referee might have to stop this. Lady Kuro might be running on ice skates. Oh no. Oh no, I've seen this before. Catch some teeth. God almighty. Oh, shout out to Jay Knight. There's 1, there's 2, but Lady Kuro's still alive somehow. Oh, kick to the head. She's still got some life in her. Put those kicks in the back of the leg. And she's got to be concussed. Wait a minute, what's this by Amber Young? What the pump handle? Oh my God. Pump handle driver, are you kidding me? Oh no. We've seen Amber Young try this earlier. What was, oh my God. Oh my God, no theatrics. There's 1, there's 2. Forget the theatrics. Just knee someone's damn head off. Amber Young breaks the ice in WPW, her first win. I mean, I say it all the time, every week. Watch this. Shout out to the first ever and the only, boom, Grand Slam World Champion Jay Knight would catch some teeth. Somehow Lady Kuro was able to kick out of that one. Showing resiliency. I love it. But it was right here where this matchup flipped on its head. I've never seen this before. Pump handle driver. And rather than go for the cover, Amber Young, we thought she was going to try to go for that step-up knee, that step-up kick, but instead just says, forget the theatrics, I'm just going to knee your skull off. 1, 2, 3, and Amber Young with her first WPW victory. Listen, before you start gunning for championships, before you start gunning for success, you gotta start with number 1. You gotta start with your first win. The W has been put in a column, and that column's been put in the books. What a victory for Amber Young. What a match between those two. Women are doing their thing here tonight on this card, but the brothers, they still got a lot left in the tank. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, Hunter Quinn going one-on-one against Marty Morton. And that matchup is coming up next, live on WPW Purgatory.
Just like my former enemies, I'ma come and hunt you down. I'ma come and hunt you down. I'ma come and hunt you down.
Rise and shine, and don't forget your booties, 'cause it's cold out there. It's cold out there every day with the National Weather Service.
Snow day. 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 Touch, tackle.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here on WPW Purgatory. That's my favorite part. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for you all to I love doing that. I love doing that. I don't care how many times I watch this man make his entrance, he still scares the hell out of me. Former multi-time world champion, tag team champion. In this company, he is a former WPW tag champion and a former Grand Prix champion. In fact, I do believe he's got one of the longest title runs for the Grand Prix Championship in its history. In other words, this is one scary motherfucker. And it is of your utmost importance to stay the hell out of his way. I mean, you talk about somebody that's looking to get out of the gears and back to title contention. You're looking at this man. They call him in COH, main event, Hunter Quinn. Could you imagine if this man gets his way back to championship gold? More specifically, if he gets towards the one title he has not held in WPW, the Heavyweight Championship. That's a scary thought if I ever had one. Well, speaking of scary, here comes this monster. I mean, there's nothing else I could be saying about Marty Morton that's not already stated and goddamn obvious. This man is a monster. All you need to do is watch his matchup at Clash of Champions 1 and know exactly what I'm talking about. This dude took Barmore, he took Tyler Jones, he took Chase Atkins and made them into children, tossing them around the ring, tossing the steel steps at everyone's skulls, punching his ticket to Gravity Falls for a shot at the heavyweight champion, and making it within an eyelash of being the new heavyweight champion, nearly defeating Calvin Mattison. If you ask me, Calvin didn't win that match, he survived. But the bell is rung and we are underway. Marty Morton, Hunter Quinn here tonight on WPW Purgatory. Call elbow time for some more wrestling. Yeah, wrestling. Will we have chin locks? I'm not sure. Wait a minute. We do! Make that 3! It's a Marty Morton chin lock. We're in heaven, folks. This is awesome. You know what? That's it. I'm doing a chin lock counter. This is fucking amazing. This is fucking amazing. Worth the price of admission. Definitely. You need to like this video now. You need to comment. You need to subscribe. You need to tell all your friends. We've seen 3 chin locks tonight, y'all. Only the best move in the business. Come on now, y'all. What's going on here? Nice takedown by Marty Morton as well. What the hell is this? So what the fuck? Since when can this bastard jump on the top fucking rope? What in God's name is going on here? This mountain motherfucker is just jumping on the top rope like it's nothing, huh? Okay, just okay. Hunter Quinn now lifting him up. Oh my God. Oh, I mean, listen, Marty Morton's a freak athlete, no doubt about it. But I think we all need to put homage to Hunter Quinn's name. I mean, this dude is also a freak athlete. He is also I don't even want to say monster. He's just a weirdo. Well, call him whatever you want. The man gets things done. There's a reason for a time he called himself and still does call himself the top of the food chain. Morton lifting Hunter Quinn up on the shoulders. Referee needs to get the hell out of the way, or else he gets stunned just like that. Hunter Quinn taken down on the canvas, and now Marty Morton continuing to work. Marty now lifting him up on the shoulders and slamming him down with the Uranagi. Well, Hunter Quinn kips right back up. Well, I just realized something. Wait a minute. Is Hunter Quinn taller than Marty Morton? Oh my God, he is. Oh, that don't mean nothing because Marty's got, you know what? I can see why Marty's able to pull this shit off then. Speed, strength, agility. I mean, this guy has it all. Alright, slip into the corner. Morton now. Oh, big forearm right to the face. Hunter Quinn getting out of it. Lifting him up on the shoulders in the powerbomb position. Marty Morton being walked around the ring by Hunter Quinn. And Hunter Quinn just alley-ooping him up to the turnbuckle. What's he planning here, Quinn? What's he doing? Oh my goodness gracious. Flatliner and then the kip up. And now Hunter Quinn with the headbutt. Listen. Marty Morton's a monster, but Hunter Quinn's a couple of fries short of a Happy Meal. This brother is just whacked out of his mind. He's always been like that, and he's had his issues as of late with Bentley Harper. In fact, his attack on Bentley Harper netted him a shot at the Grand Prix Championship at Clash of Champions. Oh, roll up by Marty Morton now. Roll up, kick out. And then after Bentley and Hunter lost that matchup to Mr. Blacksyn, the eventual champion, who again will defend his title later tonight in a co-main event against Tristan Silva. Hunter Quinn on social media basically said Bentley is a dead man. And then the last episode, episode 7 of Purgatory, after Bentley Harper's shocking upset victory over Angel Perkins Harris, Guess who was right backstage to greet him for a little celebration? It was Hunter Quinn. The speed of Hunter Quinn, he's got a pinfall right here. There's one of the powerbomb and the kick out at one. Hunter Quinn backstage assaulting Bentley Harper, taking him out. And now Hunter Quinn looks to take out Marty Morton as he looks to gain himself traction and get himself right to where Marty was at Gravity Falls. And that is right in the precipice of becoming the WPW Heavyweight Champion. Oh my fucking God. European uppercut. And now Marty Morton going to the top rope, telling Hunter Quinn, get your ass up. I got something planned for you. What does he have planned? Jesus Christ. I don't even know if that was an uppercut, or he just used his head, or he just came through like a fucking wrecking ball. But I know what that is. Discus clothesline. Yeah, baby. Fix the leg. There's one. There's two. Kick out at two. I know a certain Exalted One now be loving that discus clothesline. Yeah, man. God damn. Welcome one and all to WPW Purgatory Episode 8. My name is Johnny Murphy. The pleasure is mine to see you all here tonight on this beautiful Sunday evening. You've already missed one hell of a show, y'all. Flip and Fly unintentionally costing the Kurosakis the tag team titles after trying to run interference to prevent Sophia Winners from running amok during the Goddess Tag Title match tonight in our opening contest, Enchanted versus the Kurosakis. And it resulted in a massive brawl between Flip and Fly and the Kurosakis. We saw when we opened the show, Alexis Danvers go on a human demolition derby, not with her fist, but with the microphone. I've been told by my lawyers not to address any of it because I'll get sued, apparently. Jesus Christ. And then we saw Amber Young pick up her first victory in World Pro Wrestling against Lady Carol in what was a beautiful matchup between those two gladiators. And now Hunter Quinn, backbreaker on the Marty Morton. And Quinn now into the cover, hooks the outside leg. There's one, there's two. Kick out at two. They're stomping away now. Hunter Quinn thinking of going for something big here. Quinn, what the hell is that? Just slamming him down to the canvas with reckless abandon. No care, no give, no actual fucks given. And Quinn, oh my God, forearm right to the face. Off the ropes, dropping the knee, dropping his head, I look like. Again, this man's a few apples short of a fruitcake. But he is one of the more effective wrestlers on the planet. Is he bleeding? I wouldn't be shocked after all these headbutts and all this work he's doing. He's just bleeding randomly. I wouldn't be shocked. Elbow right to the gut. Oh, DDT. Hunter Quinn dodging out of disaster. Kick to the gut. Powerbomb by Hunter Quinn. Into the cover, hooks the leg. There's one. There's two. And Marty Morton getting out of there. Kicking out at two. And now Hunter Quinn thinking perhaps, can he hit it? Yes, he can. Omega driver. Into the cover. Hooks the outside leg. There's one. There's two. But only a 2 count. Marty Morton showed that resilience that nearly made him heavyweight champion. Oh man, you can see the blood pooling in the ring. Oh, that knee from the middle rope. Marty Morton's been busted open. I don't think that's going to stop him in the slightest from continuing on in this matchup. Clothesline by Marty Morton. Ducked underneath one. Back body drop. Lifting. Hand up for a spine buster. Spine on the pine. Hooks the leg. There's one. There's two. No, just a 2. Hunter Quinn getting back up to his feet and just getting met with a beautiful suplex. And Marty Morton now in the cover. There's one. There's two. Just a two. Getting a shoulder up. Marty Morton doing everything in his power to continue this onslaught. Took a toe. Oh my God. Goodness gracious. Discus clothesline. There's two, but not enough. Put his whole body weight into that damn clothesline. This has been a hard. I love the contrast. We went from a technical masterclass between Lady Carol and Amber Young to a full-on demolition derby in this matchup. Here's two. Kick out at two on a Quinn. Trying to go for the roll-up and just went for the headbutt instead. Quinn now, oh my God, sent on from the top rope. From a technical masterclass to just punching each other as hard as you can and seeing what happens. Now what the hell is Quinn thinking? He's already got Marty Morton bleeding. Beautiful clothesline from the springboard. Oh no. He's dropped him on his head once in this matchup. Is he thinking of doing it again? Marty Morton says hell no to that shit. Irish whip countered. Trying to go for the headbutt, but Marty Morton had it scouted. Kicked him straight in the skull, but Marty Morton tried to go for the powerbomb, but Quinn had it scouted. These two men are just beating the daylights out of each other, man. Two clotheslines and sweeping the leg. It's Quinn. Quinn now off the ropes. Oh, speaking of clotheslines, there was one of his own. There's one. There's two. Kick out at two. He nearly took Marty's head off. Kick to the gut. Oh, powerbomb lung blower. Now Quinn going to the second rope. What is he thinking here? Is he going to go for that knee again? Try to go, trying to go for a spinning heel kick. Marty Morton ducked out of the way. Irish whip. Right to the outside. Oh my, no. Good Lord, good Lord. Oof, good Lord. Clubbing blow to the back. And now Marty Morton into the cover. There's one. There's two. And a kick out of two. What is going to give between these two monsters? These two gladiators. Just beating the daylights out of each other until someone stays down. Trying to go for the spear, but Marty Morton got caught with a DDT. Tried to go for the spear, but he got spiked. His blood is leaking all over this ring. And I think Quinn realizes that and he's going for the kill. Marty Morton. And Marty's got no choice. He lost too much blood right here. Look at this. Marty Morton draping him over that top. Boom! Clubbing blow to the back. Marty knew the amount of blood he was losing. Look at the ring. It's stained with it. He knew he had one more chance to go for something big. Right after the elbow drop. Marty went for something big one more time to finish the job. Tried to go for the spear, but got DDT'd at that point. Quinn knew, get him away from the ropes and try to wring the life out of Marty Morton. Submission hold applied, bleeding all over the place, and Marty had no choice. The referee had to call it. What a physical battle between Marty Morton and Hunter Quinn. But don't take nothing away from Marty. Look at the scars on Hunter Quinn's body. Man, listen, we just got through a best of 7 series between Larry Wheels and Zeke Salizer. Man, I would love nothing more but to see Marty Morton and Hunter Quinn go at it again. That was awesome. That was awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we will hear from one of the goddess champions themselves. We will hear for the first time in nearly 2 years. We will hear from Amara Parker next. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the WPW Goddess Champion, Amara Parker. I said it during Sophia Winters' intervention. Sophia Winters is the Goddess Champion, but so is Amara Parker. And it's about time we hear what the Queen of Kicks has to say. Amara, the floor is yours, girl.
Well, it has been long since I have been here in WPW in front of y'all people. Now there are some questions, and I think it's time to answer them. Question 1, where have I been? Well, to answer that question, I was pretty much not paying attention on what was going on in WPW. I was basically have to take step back for like whole year because I was trying my find confidence in myself. It took months, days, weeks. I had sit down talk with Golden Ace herself, Amber Reed. Shout to ya, mate. But one thing that really brought me back here is because of you people and everyone around the world that's still chanting my name and showing me a lot of support. Now with that question out the way, let's talk about the fact that why am I really here in WPW? You see, I'm holding the real WPW Goddess Championship. Not that fake-ass championship. In case what you guys don't, I cash in for title on Jane Rage, and I became WPW Goddess Champion. I have busting my ass around the world to climb the mountaintop, and one thing for sure, I am here to make it up for people in this arena and people who are watching at home. I'm show that I am the real WPW Goddess Champion, unlike Sophia Winters. Let's fucking real here. What's Sophia done to call herself a goddess champion? The answer to that is 0. She hasn't done a damn thing at all. She doesn't heart and soul like me. I cash in and won on the goddess championship through perseverance over a demon. Sophia has done nothing to show that she is championship material, unlike like me. I am here to show everyone that real goddess champion. And my name is Amara Parker, the Queen of fucking Kicks. Don't you forget it.
God damn. The real goddess champion, says Amara Parker. Yo, board of directors, if you're listening, you got a huge situation on your hands, because this is about to blow up.
Half crowbar will travel.
Now that your daddy's gone, you walk around here thinking you are someone. But David Flair, you could have had it all. But the unfortunate truth is you suck big balls.
We're back here live on Purgatory, and Amara Parker just told the world I'm the real goddess champion. Oh, well. Dominique Whitfield, the godson of WPW. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I know apparently people there are biased, but if there's one thing Dominique can use here tonight against Jane Rage, it is a decisive victory. It's the truth that Dominique is one of the more skilled wrestlers in this company. She has the perfect mix of size, speed, and agility. But it is also true that she lacks the big match experience and the big match victories the likes of Sophia Winters, Jane Rage, Amara Parker, and even Alexis Dammers have. So if Dominique wants to silence all the doubters of victory right here and right now, we'll go a long way in doing just that. And Amara Parker mentioned she fought tooth and nail to defeat a demon. Well, here is that said demon. When we got off the air in episode 7, the landscape was clear. It was at Gravity Falls where Jane Rage lost Dominique Whitfield against Sophia Winters, the like to become the Goddess Champion. But it was at episode 7 in the main event where Jane Rage got a taste of her own medicine. Spear from Dominique, the Damo Bomb. And she ended up costing Jane Rage her victory against Amara Parker, costing her a chance to call herself the Goddess Champion. We ran into Dominique after Purgatory went off the air, and all that whole interview was caught on the hot stove. Catch the episode, the inaugural episode of the hot stove if you didn't hear it. But in a sense, Dominique said, tit for tat, you get what you fucking deserve. And then challenged her to this matchup right here tonight. One thing I like about Dominique in her situation right now is that she is letting her in-ring ability do the talking, especially when it comes to the likes of Alexis Dammers. I don't think I've heard Dominique say one other cross word to Dammers ever since Clash of Champions. But she might have a problem trying to keep things under wraps if things go south here tonight against the Demon Queen, the former Goddess Champion, one half of the longest reigning Goddess Tag Champions in company history, alongside Jay Jackson and Parrish. Former Lottery Rumble winner on the women's side of things. I guess it's more like the Goddess Lottery Rumble. I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. The Goddess Lottery Rumble. Yeah, we're gonna name that like that from now on. Yep. Oh, now single leg crab here by Jane Rage. Dominique went for the ropes, got there quickly enough. It has been a hard-hitting episode to say the very least here in WPW, and there's still so much more to come. We still have no clue who is going to face off against Samantha Young in that Openweight Championship Eliminator matchup tonight. And Openweight rules, of course. We will still see and most likely hear from the WPW Goddess Champion, Sophia Winters. At least one of the Goddess Champions. Damn, it's hard to keep track sometimes. We will most likely hear from Sophia shortly before they defend their Goddess Championship in the main event against Adrianna Devitt. That match set up by none other than WPW Commissioner Aaron Miller, who is back in the saddle tonight watching things live from his office, most likely with a can of Coke. Oh, let's skip over Dominique right there. Jane don't give a damn. Beautiful suplex by Jane. And now, thinking of going for something big here. Does Jane? Nice crossbody. Dominique trying to get the upper hand here, trying to gain some advantage in this matchup. So far, she has been on the defensive the entire matchup. I'm not sure just how much these words from Danvers or how much the words from the entire locker room, it appears, is getting to Dominique, but she needs to get out of her head and get into the game. Kick straight to the chest by Jane Rage, and the attack continues. Oh my, wait a minute, she blocked the miss, and now Dominique's going to work. Oh my. Oh, gorilla press. And the moonsault. Into the cover, hooks the leg. There's one, there's two, and they got a two. When's the last time you seen a woman that's 6 feet 7 inches tall do something like that? Please tell me, because I don't fucking know. I think even Dominique knows, and even I can tell you, even though I'm one of Dominique's most avid supporters. Beautiful. Oh man, nice takedown right there by Dominique. Beautiful moves and flashy offense is all well and good, but it's all a matter of getting it done in the ring. Wins and losses matter in this business, and until you start garnering those, people are not going to have a favorable opinion over you. Irish whip now, off the ropes. Dominique catching. Vindication! Caught the ropes and immediately went into the vindication. Only a 2. That was nice. Gonna go for that axe handle from the top, from the middle rope, I think, but missed it. Oh, that family boot that both Harris men made famous. Dominique continuing the legacy. But right there, it's quickly, notice that, as quickly as Dominique Whitfield had the momentum, it is gone and in the hands of Jane Rage, the former Goddess Champion. Well, I'm almost certain is a little bit pissed off considering what has transpired in this matchup. And so, oh my God, considering what happened last episode, hooks the leg, there's one, kick out. Just kick out at 1. A double KO and Dominique kicked out at 1. If one thing you can say about Dominique, she is durable. And that knee right to the face, the same meteor that broke Sophia Winter's orbital bone, is the same meteor hit on Dominique. Well, Dominique now trying to get out of the single leg crab. Can she? And she does. The spear! We have seen Dominique use that move on occasion more often in recent weeks. I mean, if a woman that can step over the top rope is starting to charge at you with all of her weight and all of her power, that's a scary fucking sight. I'm going to tell you that right now. So Dominique opted against going off the top rope. A veteran move by the Godsend, who's still relatively young in the business. We're going to cover now. There's one. And a kick out at 1. I mean, she might not want to admit it, but you have to think those words from Danvers to start the show and all the names she listed off from other promotions that apparently have more talent in their pinky finger than Dominique has in her body. You have to think, even if she doesn't want to admit it, those words are looming in the head of Dominique, and she's going to do everything in her power to not only gain a victory tonight, but get herself an impressive showing. You got to think that. Like, there's no way that isn't playing in her brain. And in a way, Danvers is winning because of that. Oh, the spear again! And now Dominique dragging Jane into the ring, into those ropes. Super kick by Dominique. What the hell is she thinking? Off the ropes and a handstand! A beautiful handstand moonsault. Oh, good Lord. Suplex by Jane. And now Dominique being yelled at by Jane, told to get up. Kick right to those legs. I mean, that's what you got to do. Chop down the big redwood. Oh, try to go for the kick, but Dominique Had that kick blocked by Jane, and Jane with a takedown. We already seen the double KO and Dominique kick out at 1. Will it be the same thing? No, this time it's a Sister Abigail. The same move that cost Jane. Oh man, kick out at 2. The same move that cost Dominique the Goddess title at Gravity Falls. And the same move that nearly won Jane the Goddess title in episode 7. I'm surprised after that she didn't try to attack the referee like she did the last time. Like, I mean, I don't know. This roster is unpredictable, man. I'll tell you what. Oh, try to go for it. I think, a scoop slam, but Dominique had that one scouted. Try to go for the moonsault to Dominique, but Jane had that scouted. In the realm of Purgatory history, this is the second time this matchup is taking place. Oh, that's close line. Excuse me. Clothesline by Jane. Jane now Irish whip into the corner. Big elbow into the face. Lifted up on the shoulders. Dominique Whitfield walking around the ring with Jane and slamming on top of the turnbuckle. And now Dominique demanding Jane to get up. We're not done here. Big time clothesline by Dominique. Another clothesline by Dominique. Big clothesline one more time by Dominique Whitfield, and Jane Rage is stunned into the corner. And now it's the opportunity that Dominique's been looking for to get back on the attack. She needs to hurry up though. She needs to be quick. What the hell is Dominique thinking? Oh, off the top. Off the top turnbuckle. Jane blocked the stomp, but she didn't block that one. Oh, now she's telling Dominique to, oh God. Axe kick straight to the back. Talking trash to Jane Rage, but only a 2 count Dominique gets. Dominique setting Jane up. It could be time. It could be time right here. It could be. Domo bomb! Into the cover. Hooks the leg. This 1. This 2. Kick out at 2. And there's the inexperience. She hooks both legs. I feel like she wins this matchup. I'll try to go for the boot that time, but missed the boot. Dominique Whitfield caught in the sun. Double KO again. This 1. This 2. No! Somehow manages to kick out. She has taken 4 stiff kicks straight to the dome. But Dominique is still in this match somehow. I don't get it. We'll try to go for a stunt. We'll go for a dive on the outside, I think. We'll try to go for a dive in the ring, but Dominique got that scouted. Oh, try to go for the kick. Dominique blocked out of the way and a takedown. Dominique letting Jane get back up on her feet. This might be a mistake made by the Godsend. Yep, and it was. Blocked the kick, and Jane with a kick right to the small of the back. Oh, now the kitchen sink. She who hesitates is already lost. And Dominique Whitfield has shown hesitation in this matchup, but has also shown signs of trying to do way too much. Again, those words from Danvers might be playing in her head, but she can't let that happen. She needs to focus. And now Jane summoning Dominique up and going for that meteor. But you can see that she hurt herself in the process. But Dominique keeps right back up. Where the hell is she getting this from? Beautiful slam. Oh, but there it is again. Jane Rage gaining back control. As her daughter Macy is probably watching instead of getting that meteor right to the face. If Sophia Winters has a broken orbital bone after that knee, I'm pretty sure Dominique's going to need a new face at this point. Just 2 straight times, knees straight to the face, along with 4 kicks straight to the skull. I mean, how is Dominique even moving? Oh my God, what the hell is she thinking? What the hell is Dominique doing? Oh my God, no. Elbow drop to the outside, trying to do way too much, and it cost her. And you can tell even while she's walking, she's got a limp on her. She is hurting. So Dominique lifting Jane up in the air, walking around the inside area with her, and press slamming her down, and a frog splash there too. Count of 5. You got to get him back in the ring, Dominique. Well, Dominique lifted her up for the running power slam. Move out of her brother's playbook, that death nail power slam that he used to do way back in his rookie year. Count of 7. Dominique playing possum there, getting back in the ring long before Jane does, but Jane was the one to get her hands on her first. And Jane draping her over that top rope. Every time Dominique tries to get ahead, Jane is always a step ahead of her. Jane is always on the back foot. Well, Dominique's on the back foot, I mean. Beautiful slam right there by Jane Rage. Sister Abigail. On the Dominique, there's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. The former Goddess Champion with a statement win tonight against Dominique Whitfield. Watch this right here. Dominique got in the ring first, hesitated for a split second, and that was her undoing. Every time that Dominique Whitfield tried to get some momentum going, tried to get the matchup in her favor, every single chance she had, Dominique Whitfield was just a step behind. Jane Rage was 1 step ahead. Dominique was on the back foot the whole match. And it ends with the Sister Abigail. And it ends with 1, with 2, and with 3. And if the doubters backstage were already talking, and those voices were loud, it's got to be insufferable now for Dominique. But for Jane Rage, 1 step closer back to her precious, back to the Goddess Championship. And if I'm Amara or Sophia, I got to pay attention to that woman right there, y'all. But ladies and gentlemen, another setback for Dominique Whitfield, but we keep pushing forward. Coming up next, Nadia Strongarm going one-on-one with Piper Salizer, and that match is coming up next. Don't go anywhere. More WPW Purgatory on this Sunday night, right after this.
These new bases are wider than the old ones.
Is he focused on the size of the new bases?
Now it will be easier to steal second base.
Is he thinking about stealing second base?
7 years in the league.
And he's never stolen a single base. Don't steal second base.
The pitcher's not looking.
I am not looking.
Dang! I didn't want to know how many days it's been. I lost track.
Back live here on WPW Purgatory. And we are live with Piper Salizer. This is one of the weirdest situations I've seen a pro wrestler in. Her brother is gunning for the WPW Heavyweight Championship. And her sister is pregnant. Shout out to Mattison. I hope you come back healthy whenever you have your baby. But Piper is in a position where she has been forced out of the tag division. She's watching her brother go for gold, and now the time is now for her to go after some championship gold. But I'll be honest with you, you could not have dropped yourself in a worse spot to start your singles run. Because look who's in front of you. We mentioned this last night on the hot stove. Nadia's strong arm has been widely believed to be the #1 contender for the WPW International Championship. A championship that will most likely be defended at San Andreas. But if the rumors are true, then Nadia is going to need to have a great showing tonight to secure that #1 contendership spot. She was as vocal as anyone, not with her words, but with her actions when it came down to that matchup at Gravity Falls, the six-pack challenge for the International Championship. In the end, though, she made it to the final two, only to be eliminated by the eventual winner and the eventual champion, Layla Williams, who was watching this matchup carefully and will be back for episode 9. But before we get to that point, we gotta determine just what's gonna happen with that championship belt. Who's gonna be first in line? Bell is rung, we are underway. Collar elbow tie up for some more wrestling. There's already been 3 chin locks on this show. I'd be blessed if there was a 4th. However, it don't look like Nadia's in the mood for chin locks. She's in the mood for pain, but it's a quick release off the collar elbow tie up after pushing her into the corner, then hitting her with the elbow, and another collar elbow tie up. Side headlock there by Nadia, who made her debut during the WPW Goddess Championship tournament. Piper Salizer, nice back suplex. Piper a finalist in the WPW Queen of the Ring tournament, a tournament which was won by who do you think? Sarah Miller. Or I think she continues to call herself King Sarah. Piper to the top rope, and Piper Salizer with the move with the frog splash. And now, cover 1, 2, kick attitude. Look more like just a regular splash, just with a whole lot of height. And there's so much that's been happening on this episode of Purgatory. It's almost insane to think about how much we still have to come. We have no clue who's going to face off against Samantha Young in that Openweight Rules Eliminator matchup. And Nadia tried to go for that same splash that Piper went for, but she was falling on deaf ears, just fell straight into the canvas. A nice drop kick though by Nadia right there. Chop, big right hand. Piper now continuing on the pressure against Nadia, but that's what she's going to have to do. Oh boy. This ain't good. That ain't good at all. But again, Piper's still getting out of it. This matchup continuously going back and forth every direction. Piper trying to find a way to grind the ground of the powerhouse. And to keep her off her feet, because the more that Piper to continue this type of onslaught, the better chance she has of pulling off the victory here tonight and making the whole international championship scene a little bit interesting. The Piper trying to get back on her feet as Nadia has gained the vertical base once again. Kick to the chest, multiple kicks to the chest, but Piper gets out of it and takes him down. And now Nadia back to the top row. Oh my God. Piper onto that middle rope seated senton on the Nadia, and oh, there to go. Oh my God. Just stepping on her. Right across the back. Absolute no mercy. And another big time clothesline. But Piper regaining control, at least for the time being. Irish whip, but caught right there at that forearm. Another Irish whip. Dunked underneath by Nadia. And Nadia, Jesus Christ. Just using her power and just throwing Piper all over the ring. Cover one, kick out. This is World Pro Wrestling Purgatory, Episode 8. We are live in Brooklyn, New York on a beautiful Sunday night, where World Pro Wrestling presents Purgatory. And we are fast approaching TakeOver San Andreas. And Piper, oh my God, can't get out of the way there quickly. Another seated senton, that time from standing position, as Piper had to dodge Nadia jumping from the top rope. That's the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. But Piper managing to get a glazing blow. Or grazing. I guess grazing. Yeah, grazing. On Nadia after she missed the initial drop kick, but managed to hit Nadia just enough to knock them down. And now they're in the corner. Piper's charging in. Oh my God. Oh dear Lord. She tried to go for a knee, but Nadia caught her. Irish whip off the ropes now, and oh God, again. Just throwing Piper around, tossing him up and down like pizza. Oh man, lifted back up and slammed back down. Oh, but wait a minute, Piper got the roll up now. Piper with the roll up. Here's a cover kick out. Well, nice drop kick, and again, that stunned Nadia in the corner on those ropes. Now look at this. Piper continuing the onslaught. Off the ropes. Oh, nope, missed. Nadia sidestepped out of there, tried to go for the powerbomb, but Piper was right there to break it up. We'll try to go for another move, but Nadia right there with a counter. Counter for counter in this matchup, with huge implications towards the International Championship. As you already know, Layla Williams is watching this matchup very carefully backstage. Oh my God, nice suplex. Hooks the leg now into the cover. There's one, there's two. Only a 2 count. Just getting the shoulder up was Piper. Right hand, big forearm right to the face. Kick to the chest. And now Nadia lifting Piper up. Oh God, beautiful powerbomb. But Piper's still fighting, still showing signs of life. Blocking the kick and then kicking Nadia straight in the back. And Nadia right hand. Oh no, oh no. Dear God. Pump handle slam. Into the cover. There's one. There's two. But only a 2 count. Just getting the shoulder up was Piper. Fans chanting, "We're not worthy" at this display. And Nadia trying to find a way to get the upper hand here. Continue with the onslaught. Pacing back and forth, wondering what the hell am I going to need to do. It would be hard pressed if you believe that Nadia took Piper, lightly, and I can understand that in a way. Is Nadia with the splash on the top rope into the cover. There's one, there's two, but only a 2 count as Piper gets her shoulder up again. And there's Piper surviving, and Nadia still thinking to themselves, what do I gotta do? We'll go back up to the top rope then. This time frog splash. And Piper had it scouted, and a super kick straight to the dome. Nadia not only went to the well one too many times, but I'm pretty sure she went to a well that she's not comfortable with. Jumping from the top rope, I don't know if that's her MO. But either way, Nadia continuing on. Oh, Piper blocked it. Right hand. Wait a minute, weird lock? It could be weird lock. It is weird lock. Weird lock applied, but look how quickly Nadia got out of there, twisting those hips. Irish whip off the ropes. Beautiful back elbow. And all of a sudden, that mistake that Piper dodged out. Nadia going for the top rope maneuver, proving to be her undoing as Piper is regaining the advantage. And I say that as soon as she gets kicked right in the gut by Nadia. And, oh, try to go for the German. Nope, blocked. Try to go for the super kick. Block, kick to the gut. Big right hand to the gut there. I'm trying to drag her away, but multiple elbows. Nope. Dodge out of it. Beautiful drop kick. Counter for counter for counter for counter. Irish whip now off the rope. Beautiful head crank neck breaker right there by Piper. And Nadia, the first time in a while in this matchup, is on the back foot. And goes for the Hurricane Rana against Piper. But Nadia bounces right back up, but Piper does not care. Another Hurricane Rana and a flip. And Piper's starting to feel it, heading to the top rope. Nadia is prone on the ground, but she wants her up, says Piper. Oh, well, your mistake. Your big mistake. Oh, my God. And now Nadia going to that middle rope in a double axe handle. Look more like a pinpoint elbow right there. Is that Prism Trap? It is. Prism Trap locked in. Prism Trap locked in. Oh, but again, look at that. As quickly as Nadia escaped the weird lock, Piper escaped the Prism Trap. But she didn't escape those big strikes right there, taking down Piper with ease. Off the ropes now. Drop kick, no. Sent into the corner though. And now Piper going back on the attack. Right hand back. Going up and DDT. Alright, strip, no, countered by Nadia. And oh God, kick right to the leg. Right to the leg. And now Nadia's charging in with the quickness. Drop kick straight to the chin. Oh, super kick blocked. Kick to the gut. DDT by Piper. It has been back and forth from the opening bell. Nadia strong on Piper Salizer, with the winner presumably getting one step closer to challenging for the International Championship, but Piper missed it. And again, Nadia's going to the top rope. This time it's the frog splash. But look at them clenching their ribs. The wear and tear on this fight makes it impossible for them to capitalize, but they don't care because they go for the prison trap. Locked in center of the ring. Piper Salizer locked in the prism trap, but this time, Nadia wants to go for something else. She wants to continue the punishment. Oh, Claymore! The family Claymore! 1, 2, kick out at 2. Just getting the shoulder up at 2.5 did Nadia right there. A risky biscuit right there. How quickly things can change. Had the prism trap locked in, but either lost the grip or wanted to continue the punishment on the back, knowing that it was going to get the tap out there. And immediately gets hit with a Claymore and then the drop kick right there as well. But at the same token, Piper needs to realize an opportunity like this has walked into her front door. She cannot let it slide. Piper now sending to the top rope. Piper, beautiful splash. Wasting no motion, going for the pinfall though. Into the cover. Here's 1, here's 2, and a kick out of 2. Just getting the shoulder up at 2.5, and now Nadia is being stalked and, oh boy, countered. Now Nadia needs to regain composure, regain control in this matchup. Right hand. And, oh dear Lord, oh good Lord. Oh my God. I mean, just the power it takes to make a move like that possible. Over Piper gets out of the way though, counters out of that one. And now Piper setting up perhaps a weird lock. Weird lock, yes! Is it gonna get locked in? Yes it is, look at the face of Nadia. And look how quickly again she gets, oh my God! Got out of it with the quickness and then booted Piper's head off. And then immediately gets kicked right back down, and I almost directed John to the face of Nadia. She is bruised from head to toe. So is Piper, who's into the cover. There's one. No, not even a 2 count. A kick out at 1. And now Nadia could be trapped in one more time. Piper could be thinking weird lock. This is the 3rd attempt. And this one's locked in. Piper cannot let go. Oh, but she does. The same mistake that Nadia made with the prison trap. Piper let go of the weird lock. Is that going to come back to bite her? Only time will tell. Rough right hand by Piper, and the cover hooks the leg. There's 1. There's 2. No. Nadia get the shoulder up. And Piper taking her time, methodical in her approach, looking a lot more like her brother. What is this? What is this? Oh, what is that? Into the cover. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. I'm sorry, what? Did I just see that happen? I mean, I said at the beginning of this matchup how motivated Piper has to feel knowing she's on her own now and trekking in uncharted waters, but I did not expect this. A succession of moves and a succession of pinfall attempts. And just when you think Nadia was going to find a way back into this matchup, look at this right here. Look at this. Boom! Right there. 1, 2, 3. Nadia's strong arm has fallen. And Piper Salizer reigns supreme with victory. Unreal. Unreal. That has to throw a wrench into the plans for the international title. If it was rumored that Nadia was the #1 contender, Aaron Miller's got some things to discuss now with the board. And coming up next, speaking of discussions, we're going to find out just who is taking up the challenge of the openweight champion Samantha Young in this openweight rules eliminator match. Who's going to fight the champ? We're going to find out. Openweight rules.
Seem to fit in. Hello, how are you? Wait.
I turn away for 5 seconds. What do you mean Hunter Quinn got taken out by Bentley Harper? I just went on for a fucking smoke break. God damn. And I just rewatched that footage and they're replaying it for me from my truck. Stormbreaker by Bentley Harper. German to a tail. I mean, for weeks and weeks we've seen Hunter Quinn attack Bentley Harper. I guess this time the shoe's on the other foot. My God. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, Hunter Quinn's getting checked out by our doctors. And it's now time for open weight rules. And the world open weight champion, Samantha Young. But who is accepted the challenge of the champ for an open weight rules eliminator match? We're about to find that out right now. Who's it gonna be? Oh Lord. Literally. It's a rematch of the Openweight Championship Tournament Finals. It's Richie Rich. The same man that joined Bentley Harper, that joined Hunter Quinn, and joined Mr. Blacksyn in challenging for the Grand Prix Championship at Clash of Champions 1. And now he's coasting himself back in the Openweight Championship division, accepting this open challenge. And there's one thing we know about Richie Rich, he's already said it countless times. His hands are rated E for everyone. I'm interested to see after their matchup that went to overtime and Hallow's Eve just what's about to happen between these two as they get themselves ready for war. Samantha's ready, the champ. Richie Rich is ready. Here we go, matchup underway. Open weight rules, and in case you forgot the rules, let me remind you, because you got a collar elbow tie for some more wrestling, wrestling. And Richie Rich throwing Samantha away, overpowering her collar elbow tie once again. 6 4-minute rounds. But with Samantha now tossing Richie away. You got 6 4-minute rounds. 2 falls to decide the victor. Falls are decided by pinfall, submission, countout, or disqualification. If this game is tied at either 0-0 or 1-1 by the end of round 6, we go to sudden death overtime. If you lead 1-0 by the end of round number 6, the match is over and you win. Samantha's trying to go for a power bomb, but Richie overpowers her. And a knockout, regardless of the point in match it happens, counts for 2 points and the match ends there automatically. You're talking about a person like Samantha Young who's featured in more overtime matches than this match type has had in general. Before Samantha Young has arrived, there's only been a grand total of 2 overtime matches in Openweight Rules history. Samantha's been a part of 3 of them, all within that tournament. Nice clothesline by Richie Rich into the cover. Now hooks the leg, kick out. And Samantha Young with a nice moonsault on the top rope. But Richie keeps right back up and into a punt kick. Well, still to come, ladies and gentlemen, the confrontation between Calvin Mattison, the WPW Heavyweight Champion, and Zeke Salizer. Plus, we still have the Grand Prix Championship up for grabs, our second of 3 title matches. Oh, Richie now into the roll-up, hooks the leg, kick out. Mr. Blacksyn going one-on-one, defending his Grand Prix title against Tristan Silva in our co-main event. And then, of course, the main event of the evening, Sophia Winters, Adrianna Devitt, one-on-one for the WPW Goddess Championship. Well, that's Sophia's WPW Goddess Championship. Because there's 2 damn belts. And last night we heard in Hot Stove that a decision needs to be made, as Richie stunned Samantha at least, off that top rope move. A decision needs to be made in regards of the WPW Goddess titles. Otherwise, the board will make a decision for Aaron Miller. The decision on behalf of the commissioner must be handed out by the next episode, episode 9 of Purgatory. So a lot riding on this next episode of WPW programming, and we'll keep tabs on everything that happens, including on our brand new show, WPW Hot Stove. Check your local listings for whenever you can catch the Hot Stove here live on the WPW Network. Nice slam right there by Samantha, taking down Richie Rich with now 40 seconds and counting on the match in the first round. Samantha with a forearm smash into the cover. There's 1, there's 2, but only a 2. Samantha has been a fighting champion, not just within her own division, but around the company. One of the only people to have a pinfall victory against the Goddess Champion, Sophia Winters. In fact, I dare say since coming back to the WPW fold, that's Sophia's only loss. A pop-up punch by Richie. But the clock expires. Round 1 is over. And if you've been around WPW long enough, you're hearing that music, and that's the old reliable right there. That's all I'm saying. Old reliable playing in the speakers. As the intermission is here, Sophia Winters is probably watching in her skybox or something after costing the Kurosakis the tag team championships earlier tonight. Excuse me, I had to drink my coffee. Alright, she'll bow off the ropes now. Samantha now. Oh, jump over. Try to go for the kick and miss. Richie Rich had it nicely scouted. Big forearm to the face. You gotta imagine this dude has done a whole lot of studying, a whole lot of proofreading, and a whole lot of training for an opportunity just like this to get back in the gold. And what better way to get back with some gold than to take out a champion and the openweight champion? Hey man, that's one of the premier belts in this company. Samantha trying to go parallel to perpendicular, unable to do so. Oh, Irish hook countered by Samantha. Big forearm right to the face. Richie Rich now. Oh, countered at the knee. Oh, Samantha tried to go for that kick. Missed it. Richie Rich now, the clubbing blows. Duck underneath. Roll through. Big kick to the side of the head. And now Samantha currently stunned in the corner. Richie went with the knee and hit it perfectly. Stomp it away now, and Richie put both feet on it. Oh, nope. Double meteor missed. Richie rolls through the roll-up finish. Oh, God, nicely done by Samantha Young. Oh, nice moonsault right there off the springboard. Into the cover. 2 minutes in. There's 1. There's 2. And a kick out of 2. By the way, just a friendly reminder out of character. If you hear a fan in the background, first of all, I'm thankful you're not hearing bags or anything. If you do, I do apologize. I'm still learning how to work this brand new microphone and stuff. But if you hear a fan in the background, I live in a basement room and there's no windows. It's hot as balls. Hell on a perpendicular force splash. Hold that thought, Angel. There's 1. There's 2. Kick out of 2. Back to you, Harris. Yeah, it's hot as piss, and I need my fan. So, if you hear the fan in the background, sorry, not sorry. Back to you, Johnny. You guys are chanting fight forever. We've only been fighting for 2 rounds so far. I mean, knowing these 2 track record, knowing Samantha's track record as champion, she could fight forever at this point. And Richie Rich with a jumping kick straight to the dome. Oh boy. Mic check. Boom! 1, 2, kick out at 2. Kick out at 2 after the mic check. And now Richie is going to drive the knees into the skull of Samantha Young. As we are in round number 2 so far of this openweight rules eliminator matchup. If Richie Rich gets a victory here tonight against the champ, he will earn himself a shot at the WPW World Openweight Championship. And speaking of earning themselves a shot, Piper Salizer just beat Nadia Strong before this matchup ended. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I got great news. Piper Salizer, next episode of Purgatory, episode 9, it has been confirmed by the offices of Aaron Miller. She will get an opportunity to become the WPW International Champion. It is Piper, Layla Williams, one-on-one for the title. Parallel perpendicular by Samantha. There's 1, there's 2, but a kick out of 2 with 5 seconds to go. And the second round is going to end with Samantha attempting a moonsault and missing before getting drop kicked right back down. And as subtle a shot from Richie as you would ever see. Him basically telling Samantha with that gesture, if I wanted, I could take you out without a moment's notice. Well, like that by Samantha, the champ, just saying bring it on. She's taking on any and all comers when it comes to this championship belt. She has defended the openweight division with pride. Now Samantha could be looking for bubblegum lariat. Off the springboard, nice splash. Ash Blanche has gained her victories before and it hasn't there, but a nice drop kick right there. Basement drop kick by Samantha. Now going to the middle rope here. Try to go for the double axe, Hamlin does. Now Samantha just stacking on offense against Richie Rich. Oh, but I guess Richie had enough there into Gary. Now Richie Rich just pulling away at Samantha Young, trying his best not to lose his composure, but honestly I don't blame him if he did a little bit. Wait a minute now, he's going for the submission. Richie Rich, the king of the cage, going for a submission hold, locked it in, but unable to keep it locked in. Samantha Young used her hips and used her methods to get out of that move. This now, Samantha going to that middle rope again. This time summoning Richie up to his fake forearm in the face. A nice clothesline by Samantha. Another clothesline by Samantha. Duck underneath, super kick. Super kick by Samantha on the Richie into the cover. There's 1, there's 2, only a 2 count. Now Samantha going to the top rope. No! Ooh, her tailbone's rocking, but I'm pretty sure Richie is also in pain. Her legs hitting right on the small of the back. That is, oh, that's painful. As we are entering 2 minutes in the round number 3, and Richie Rich hit with the back fist. The same one that beat Adam Rage gets Samantha Young the first fall. With 2 minutes and 7 seconds in the round 3. Samantha Young right there. I think that right there changed the match. Richie Rich hit on the small of the back, and he didn't look the same after that one. Even if this round continued, Richie Rich, you see right there, just lying on his feet, just unable to stand up properly. That leg drop with a small of the back might have damaged him more than we think. But nonetheless, Samantha Young is going to take advantage of that one and gain themselves a win, gaining themselves a fall as we enter round number 4 in openweight rules. So here's Runger, here we go. Matchup underway, round 4 underway. Kick blocked by Richie. Blocked by Samantha, excuse me. Samantha, nice back suplex. Oh no, going to the top rope. Won't end this early. One again, the second fall easily. From parallel to perpendicular. There's one, there's two. No, just a 2 count. Samantha Young with these rapid fire kicks straight to the chest, straight to the heart. And a nice powerbomb right there by Samantha, but just unable to capitalize. And that move just targeted the small of the back of Richie Rich, that huge powerbomb. Off the ropes now. Nice neck breaker by Samantha. Now at this point, Samantha could play defense. Just try to make sure Richie doesn't get a fall up until the end of this game. But Samantha's on the offensive here. Ooh, try to go for a front flip Hurricane Rana, but missed. But she didn't miss that kick. But Richie getting right back up. Another short arm clothesline. One more for good measure. And why not? How about a third? Alright, shove off the ropes, nearly hitting the referee. But a pop-up punch by Richie Rich, sending Samantha down. But sending her also to the apron. Big right hand by Richie. Missed that right hand though. Oh man, enziguri. And now if he wants, Richie can just let the referee count and get himself a victory via count out here. Oh, but I don't think he wants that. I think he wants to take Samantha Young out and tries to driving the knee from the top rope down to the concrete floor. That padding provides very freaking little. You can tell because there's gaps in the middle of it, god damn it. Samantha Young tossing Richie over to the corner and telling Richie, get your ass up. I know you're not down for long like that. But the count is at 6 and Richie is starting to stir there. Count of 7. And Samantha watches Richie go back into the ring before kicking its head off. And Samantha Young, parallel to perpendicular, that frog splash connecting on Richie Rich now. And 1, there's 2. No, just a 2. Now Samantha summoning Richie to his feet. And no moonsault missed. Lift it up on the shoulders and slam down off the top rope. Now Richie Rich, what is he planning? Oh, he's gonna probably go shotgun drop kick there. Lift it up on the shoulders. Powerbomb position. Waited to get in the middle of the ring for the lung blower. Here's a leg. There's 1. No! 1! Samantha kips up 2, but Richie's relentless. Well, driving the knee into the gut, and now just stomping a mud hole in Samantha, and perhaps walking it dry. But before he does that, he's gonna drive the boot straight into her chin. This is that ruthless side of Richie Rich we know oh so well. Oh, but Samantha Young counters Richie and slams him down to the canvas. And the opts to go on the outside to gain themselves a breather as round number 4 comes to a close. Round number 4 is over. Richie Rich still at a deficit here, trailing this 1-0. As Samantha Young, 2 minutes and 7 seconds into round number 3, gained themselves a pinfall victory. And now Richie Rich trying to get that win back. Nice DDT on the float over. Richie Rich going to the top rope. What the hell is he thinking here? Oh, went try that kick. Went straight back to the kick. That's a smart plan, actually. Richie Rich now. Oh no. Anaconda Vice. Anaconda Vice. Locked in. Locked it in. Got to be careful, though. That's a lot of wiggle room for Samantha Young to counter that, and she did. Dug underneath, and now Richie just sweeping the leg away. And Oh my God, clothesline turning Samantha inside out, upside down, into the cover as well. There's one, there's two, but only a 2 count. Richie though remaining relentless, not staying away for a second. Understanding the severity of this matchup, we just heard Piper Salizer has got themselves a title shot for the International Championship, Episode 9 of Purgatory, against Layla Williams. So we've already seen tonight what happens when you gain a big victory at a big moment. Oh, Samantha Young got caught! Richie was going for a big dive. Samantha rolled to the outside to try to get away from it. But Richie, with that splash to the outside, has met Samantha at the pass. But Richie going back inside the ring. But we already seen with Piper just how important it is to gain big victories here in this company at this point in time. So the best thing you can hope for if you are Richie, get a victory here against the champion in this eliminator matchup, get yourself a title shot, and get one step closer to winning your first taste of championship gold here in WPW. Oh, nice. Oh, missed that one, no. Tried to go for a shoulder tackle, but Samantha missed that one. Now the clothesline by Samantha. Another clothesline by Samantha. Duck underneath. Oh, nice super kick. Now Samantha going to the cover after the super kick. Hits the leg. There's one. There's two. The kick out of 2. Samantha Young, Richie Rich, the rematch of Hallows Eve, way back in November, the night before Thanksgiving, when Richie Rich and Samantha fought in overtime for the chance to win the Openweight Championship tournament. Samantha going to the top rope, not from that damn far. There is no freaking way, but she went for the elbow instead. It's still impressive to go that far, jumping from the top rope. There's 2 and only a 2. Richie's so close to watching his dream of title contention go the way of the dodo bird, but it might right here. Samantha connects, and she does. Parallel perpendicular into the cover, hooks the leg. There's 1, there's 2. No, with a minute to go in the 5th round, Richie stays alive. All he needs is one fall to force a tie. And if he survives this long into round 6, forces a tie, we go to sudden death overtime again with these 2. Off the ropes, Richie now at the neck breaker. And you can see Samantha Young targeting that knee. Just feeling the effects of this matchup. Perhaps the effects of this championship reign. She has fought tooth and nail to defend that championship, but also fought tooth and nail in other matches. That barn burner of a matchup against Adam Rage at Gravity Falls. The freaking Bloodsport matchup against Sophia Winters. Richie Rich, the count is stopped, but he doesn't give a damn. Richie Rich taking advantage of the situation, getting himself a hit right as the round came to an end, and he looks proud of himself. The 5th round has come to an end, and we now go to round 6, where Richie has to get a fall. So far after round 4, Samantha Young has opted to play defense instead of chasing the second fall. Oh, but Samantha might have changed her mind on that one. Oh, wait a minute, Richie now. Roll up by Richie. If he wins this fall, we're going to sudden death. No, kick out at 1. And another takedown by Samantha Young. And oh, the leg drop connecting there with vicious purpose. That leg drop that hit to the small of the back in the earlier rounds, that was what Samantha Young was looking for. A beautiful pinpoint leg drop straight into the gullet. Nice drop kick by Samantha. Samantha now going to that middle rope. Axe handle smash right to the face. Richie Rich now trying his best to stay alive in this matchup, but Samantha Young has come out with viciousness. Leg drops, axe handles, elbows, top rope, parallel perpendicular. A minute in the round 6. Hooks the leg. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. A minute, 7 seconds. And around 6, the offensive onslaught by Samantha Young proved to be Richie's undoing. I said in round 5, she was playing defense. In round 6, she was just relentless. Parallel to perpendicular, the frog splash. Hooks the leg for the 1, 2, 3. And there's no need for overtime this time around for Samantha Young. Wow. A sweep of victories for Samantha Young. 2 minutes, 7 seconds in the round 3. And a minute, 7 seconds in the round 6. Samantha Young defeats Richie Rich here tonight. And will now have to continue searching for the next challenger for the World Openweight Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next is your co-main event. Mr. Blacksyn will defend the Grand Prix Championship one-on-one against Tristan Silva. It's the Godslayer versus the Kaiser Lion. Batten down the hatches. Hell's about to break loose.
Mr. Cow.
Yes?
How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
I don't know. I always end up biting. Ask Mr. Fox, for he's much cleverer than I.
Mr. Fox, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
Why don't you ask Mr. Turtle, for he's been around a lot longer than I. Me, I bite.
Mr. Turtle, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
I never made it without biting. Ask Mr. Owl, for he is the wisest of us all.
Mr. Owl, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop?
A good question. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3.
If there's anything I can't stand, it's a smart owl.
How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? The world may never know.
Co-main event time here tonight in WPW Purgatory. Oh no. Have we seen enough of you today? We've seen one, now we've seen them both. We've seen Amara Parker with her Goddess Championship explain her absence. But apparently, Sophia Winters with her Goddess Championship also has something to say. And Sophia has been a very busy woman, welcoming her friend, supposedly, Alexis Danvers, into that skybox, costing the Kurosakis the tag team championships earlier tonight, and now apparently she's got some words, so I guess we gotta listen.
These fans don't disappoint me when they are in the presence of a final boss, a prodigy of madness, and most importantly, your WPW Goddess Champion. I can feel your love and support. I truly appreciate you all. Now, there's a lot to discuss, isn't there?
Yeah, you can really tell the love here is beautiful. So infectious. Everybody's telling her how much they love this favorite part of the anatomy.
I can talk about how Enchanted are still your reigning and defending WPW Goddess Tag Team Champions. A very hard-fought victory for Dakota Wheeler and Sarah Miller. Just too bad, so sad to watching the life of the frat party and flip and fly sabotaging the Kurosakis. Now the outcome wouldn't have mattered because Kota and Sarah are just that freaking amazing. But again, you've all known that. Now I can talk about the fact that I'm still injured.
Well, I didn't expect any other response. Considering how she's treated them, yeah, fair enough.
Yes, I'm wearing this damn knee brace. And most importantly, my back has been shot for a long while because I've been carrying this goddamn women's division on my back. I've been leaving my blood, sweat, and my goddamn tears in this damn ring, and I don't get fucking appreciated by any of you sons of bitches out here or by the damn board of directors. And speaking of the board of directors, hey, board of directors, it's clear to me that you got your degrees of running a company by reading books for dummies. Because what do you fucking mean? There are 2 WPW Goddess Champions. I am the damn Goddess Champion. This title is the real championship. And the fact that you are showing clear as day that you don't want me to represent World Pro Wrestling as Goddess Champion is completely unacceptable. Now, speaking of the Goddess Championship, let's talk about the Queen of Charlatan herself, Amara Parker. Now, I sat in the back, listened to you talking about where you've been for the last 2 years, and say that I haven't done anything or earned the Goddess Championship. Bitch, who in the hell do you think you are? Last time I checked, this is a wrestling company, not fucking Goodwill. Ha ha ha.
Jeez.
You said that you were gone for so long because you had to find back the confidence you had lost. When WPW shut down, every single champion had to surrender their championships. The fact that you never gave up the Goddess Championship when told to, chose to stay home instead of being a fighter, and most importantly, being labeled by WPW as the company's golden goose by still being recognized as the Goddess Champion is ludicrous. If that doesn't show any of you there's a problem here, God, I can't help you. Amara said, I haven't done anything to deserve the Goddess Championship. Let me break it down for you. Won the title at Midsummer Classic with a concussion and a refractured face. Since then, I've defended this title 3 times. About to be 4, after I kick Adrianna Devitt's ass in the main event. I've earned this title. What have you done, Amara? Won the Goddess Championship in a cash-in against Jane? Cool. Defended it against G. Nice. Then when the company came back, you had a chance to prove yourself to everyone you deserved to be champion. But apparently making lame excuses and fooling around with the Serpent Goddess was more important. Truly shows how much you care about WPW. Before I leave, just remember this, Amara. The only reason you're being recognized as Goddess Champion is because of everyone's disdain, including the WPW Board of Directors of me as the true Goddess Champion. But that's fine. Continue being the face of mediocrity for World Pro Wrestling and make these idiots cheer their lungs out until they can't anymore. But just know that you and anybody from the Board of Directors cannot escape from destiny. And that destiny is going to be the entire world witnessing your ultimate demise, Amara. When it is all set and done, the WPW Board of Directors will have no fucking choice but to open their eyes and recognize that the face of the World Pro Wrestling Goddess Division is not Amara Parker, not Layla Williams, not Samantha Young, not Jane, or her hell spawn of a daughter. And it is sure as hell not Louise Bates. The face is the one that is holding the real Goddess Championship, and that is the prodigy of madness. The Goddess of the Damned, the final boss, Sophia Winters, and that bitches is fucking undisputed.
I hope we don't get copyrighted for that line. Nonetheless, apparently this episode of Purgatory is sponsored by Venom because there's a whole lot of anger when people speak today. Look at that. The referee handing her the title. She's got a point. She's been defending it, and she's been on the forefront. But Amara came back and immediately went into action defending hers. What a tangled web we weave with that belt. Is it time for that Grand Prix Championship? It looks like it is. From this point forward, nothing but gold is going to be in the forefront of Purgatory. And it's time for your co-main event. The Kaiser Lion, Tristan Silva, with money raining down the arena, defeated Jeremy Barmore, Alexander Barnes, and Kendrick Carter in episode 7 in the opening contest in that hellacious fatal 4-way match. And immediately afterwards demanded to fight one man. And that one man was Mr. Blacksyn. He wanted the Grand Prix Championship. But I think more than anything, he just wanted to fight. And while it's a fight he wants, it's a fight he's damn sure gonna get. It's the Kaiser Lion. It's the God Slayer. Batten down the hatches, y'all. We're about to witness a massacre. But I fear not in the way you're thinking. These two men ain't going to destroy one another. They're going to destroy everything around them. Get ready. Now, I'll just say it like this. Imagine these two teaming up. Good Lord. Tristan and Blacksyn on the same page? Sounds like a recipe for death for the tag division.
Bitch, like I got cyanide in my saliva. Watch me wet and heat shit up like I'm a washer in a dryer. While I beat you in your head until you tired. I'm a motherfucking man. See the way we got all my niggas is open. We doing it again, tripping in the bone stain. Got a nigga while I get in the bullpen. Look at me wishing the hell in your hoping. That I would have managed to stop and I will finish, but I drop and always kill a nigga hotter than a skillet. Think you fucking with the guard, you gotta be joking. Every single time you niggas see me step inside the door, killing everything with 1,000 gorillas behind me. So I suggest you bounce and let your chick eat my salami slow. While I continue to dance on niggas in the hood with that tsunami flow. Get back home before you get stabbed. I even got a bitch strapped in a club with a snub nose while I make a black
no remorse for this man, but also no breaks. Ever since becoming the Grand Prix Champion, Clash of Champions won, defeating Richie Rich, Bentley Harper, and Hunter Quinn. He's only missed one event. That event was Gravity Falls, where Malik Robinson became the #1 contender for that very title. Episode 7, he put up a good fight, but fell short to that man.
I'm a motherfucking beast ride. Homie, welcome to the east side where the killers reside. We playing war games, please hide. Ain't no signs of peace, so fuck a peace sign. We ride. But shots from the car seat, or maybe hang you to your next broke, choke you with a stethoscope.
I'll tell you one thing. if you ever lose to this dude, Blacksyn, I don't know if I would consider that a real loss. To me, it's kind of like losing when you get to Mount Everest. You can't finish the climb. I mean, hey, no shit.
In the back of the infinity bandana to match the identity. It starts spazzing like Charles Manson. No absolute innocence. Fight back, attack me with energy. Right back to add to your injury. When I write raps, you have to have a bachelor's in chemistry or a master's in math to be in the actual vicinity to pass me a mentally to match my.
I will say one thing. There's so many companies in the pro wrestling sphere that for some reason they refuse as champions to defend their titles. And as much as I don't like the majority of the people around here sometimes, one thing I say about these champions, when you tell them they need a fight, they fight. Oh, spear by Blacksyn, and we are already off to the races. Co-main event time for the W. Oh, wow, look at that. Look at that! Think about this. Think of how hard it is to knock Blacksyn off his feet. Tristan did that with one clothesline. As I was saying before, our champions show up, and if you tell them they need to defend their title, they say, all right, win. And they take care of business. I love that about our champions. Hell, I can even say that about Sophia Winters. Much as I hate her guts sometimes, she is a fighting champion. At the same time, you look at Amara Parker. First show she's back on, and she's defending her title. So I do not agree with the sentiment. There's a knee right there from Tristan. That Amara is its undeserving champion. There are no undeserving champions in WPW. Everyone who has earned the title has earned their slot, and has not only earned their slot, they have defended it with pride and with respect. Unless you want to count Enchanted, so they're the only ones. Oh, nice flip, beautiful work on Rana. It's a different type of matchup with these two men, I'll tell you that much. Both of these men favor power, but I think Tristan's realizing in order to win this matchup, he can't just rely on trying to overpower the big man in Blacksyn. He's got to use his speed. He's got to use his agility. He's got to use his quickness. Oh, look at that. Tristan holding himself onto those ropes. Blacksyn, look at that. He was going for a bounce, trying to bounce him out of the ring. Tristan had it blocked, though. Oh my God. He was trying to bounce him out of the ring, got it blocked, but I don't know if he was able to block that toss. Just a throw. Speaking of champions, coming up next, before the main event, before the Goddess Championship is defended, I gotta specify that, before Sophia's Goddess Championship is defended, we will see Calvin Mattison, the WPW Heavyweight Champion, confronting Zeke Salizer ahead of their clash at TakeOver San Andreas for the World Pro Wrestling Championship belt. After Zeke Salizer won Game 6 of that best-of-7 series, winning the whole thing 4-2, gaining himself a title shot. He's going to speak his mind to the champion, one takeout. That's going to be a very interesting war, to say the very least. I'd love to see how that match is going to turn out between those two gladiators, those two warriors doing their damnness to tear the house down. Nice spear again by Blacksyn. And then, of course, after that confrontation, the main event. Yes, Sophia Winters defends her Goddess Championship against Adrianna Devitt. Board of Directors named Adrianna the #1 contender. Adrianna has been asking for this matchup. She has demanded it almost, and now she's got it. You also gotta understand too, Tristan is adept to submissions. He's adept to using that speed. But Mr. Blacksyn has shown over recent months he's got a submission aptitude as well. That hurt lock, that full Nelson. I mean, he's tapped people out with that damn thing. Who's to say he won't try to make Tristan tap out? Oh my God, the strength to flip him over like that and into the knee. Oh my God, look at the strength to lift Blacksyn up and run him down on the knee. Tristan Silva, we mentioned he's going to have to use that speed and agility. He has that strength in him to lift Blacksyn up like a cruiserweight. But you see Blacksyn right there again, going for that submission hold, camel clutch, trying to make him humble, Bubba. Problem is, I don't know if it's, I think it's actually impossible to make a guy like Tristan Silva humble. This man is full of himself. But the same token, when you are as good as Tristan is, when you are as skilled in that ring as Tristan Silva, you have the right to be a little cocky every once in a while. You have the right to talk your shit. Nice shot block there by Tristan. Co-main event time tonight. Grand Prix Championship up for grabs. The Grand Prix Champion, Mr. Blacksyn, trapped in a guillotine choke by the #1 contender, Tristan Silva. Tristan Silva's trying to make Blacksyn tap, or at least pass out, but only gets the spine buster. The same move he used against Barmore in episode 7 was unable to take down the God Slayer, Blacksyn, but Blacksyn repays him by throwing him around the ring like pizza dough. And now Blacksyn, nice clothesline. Oh man, oh man, Olympus slam by Blacksyn. 1, 2, no, kick out at 2. Just a 2 count. Oh, duck underneath. Shoulder tackle by Blacksyn. Another shoulder tackle by Blacksyn. Tristan trying to go for the right hand. Missed it. Beautiful slam. Mr. Blacksyn doing the dance. Oh my God, again the spear. Oh no. No, no, Tristan's got to get out of there. Tristan's got to get out of there. Hurt lock. Oh, no. Tristan dodged it. Big elbow right to the face. He understands it. Oh, again. Tristan blocked it. And he goes right into the guillotine. Right into the guillotine. Right into the guillotine. And look at the positioning of Tristan Silva. Blocking Blacksyn from going to the ropes. But he cannot and shall not and could not block the power. Oh, speaking of the power, from the spine buster right into the bear hug. But again, Tristan Silva skilled enough to get out of these submission holds. Bell clap, knocking the equilibrium of Blacksyn off. Headbutt, stuns him. What the hell? Holy shit! 1, 2, no! Are you kidding me? Bang! B! Trigger! 1, 2, no! That damn suplex after that headbutt just made me go insane, dude. Oh my God. Torture rack! UFO! Are you freaking kidding me? Blacksyn's one of the tallest bastards on this roster. He's one of the biggest dudes on this roster. And Tristan Silva's treating him like he's worth nothing. Like he's a damn lightweight. Listen, I said I'd like a best of 7 between Marty and Hunter after the match they had, just beating the shoe leather off each other. Can we get the same thing with these two? Just, my God. My God, man. This is just, fuck. You know? Look at that. Trying to go for the powerbomb, and Tristan was able to sidestep. What a show. Listen, if you love matches where bastards are just beating the dog shit out of one another, this is the show for you, man. All it is just a bunch of horses and powerhouses and monsters just beating the daylights out of each other until someone breaks and everyone leaves. That's all this show is. That's all the Riot division is at this point, man. It's beautiful. They'll try to go for that knee, but Tristan, Blacksyn counted out of the way and sent him to the outside. And no wasted motion, Blacksyn going right after his prey. They say when you go into a matchup against Mr. Blacksyn, you don't leave without a couple of scars. Tristan Silva, well, Silva might leave his own calling card, making Blacksyn bleed there. And I just thought of something. If Zeke Salizer is unable to become the WPW champion at San Andreas, do you know who could potentially be next in line? The very guy who nearly became world champion. 2 people I'm thinking of. Hunter Quinn and Mr. Blacksyn, as Blacksyn goes for shock treatment. Well, actually, coming up next after San Andreas is a WPW staple, but more on that within the coming weeks, especially during the hot stove. Check your local listen for the hot stove. Again, thank you so much for everyone who watched it last night. You guys are the best. The hot stove, whenever it airs, it will air always at 9 o'clock on the dot. The best 30-minute recap show in the history of the business. Oh man, hurt lock by Blacksyn. Hurt lock by Blacksyn. He has made so many people tap out with this as of recently. A big man like this with the strength to boot, and he's doing submissions now. Scariest on in the history of the planet. Next thing you know, he's gonna start squeezing motherfuckers' brains off. Yes, you heard me say that right. Oh, Superman punched by Tristan Silva. Blacksyn clothesline, duck underneath. Spear! A spear of his own! Into the cover! Hooks the leg to become the Grand Prix Champion! No! Oh, so close from the Kaiser Lion to become champion. And big trigger! Cover! 1, 2, no! 2.99999 infinitum. Oh my goodness gracious. Blacksyn doesn't give a damn! Powerbomb! That was more of a spine buster than anything. I was about to say. The way Blacksyn was looking at those ropes, I was like, don't tell me he's going to jump. Do not tell me. I would be scared shit. At that point, I'm walking off the booth. I'm walking out of the booth. If I see Blacksyn jump off the top rope, I'm walking out of this booth and I'm never coming back. There's no way. Off the ropes is Blacksyn. And a sliding clothesline. Your team usually going into that corner. What the hell is he thinking? Oh boy. Oh my God. Oh my God. These are not cruiserweights, folks. Tristan weighs about 280. Blacksyn about 300 plus. And they're just throwing each other around like, oh Lord, oh no, no. Tristan's got to dodge. God damn. Split in half. Oh, the damn near. Driven him into the gut. The spear. The lung blower. This too. Tristan Silva fought hard. But Mr. Blacksyn retained. Man. Blacksyn was thinking, what does he got to do? Watch this, sliding clothesline. And he wasn't done. He had to show off that strength. Gorilla press slam. Walking around the ring with Tristan Silva above him. But this right here was impressive. Blacksyn measuring his prey, in for the spear, but he wasn't done. Hooking Tristan full of lung blower. And that was all she wrote for the 1, 2, 3. Give me 10 more of those, please. God damn, what a show this has been. Hard-hitting and fucking ferocious. And still, Grand Prix Champion. And you know, somewhere in Texas, Chase Atkins, while dealing with the drama of the Midwest Fight Club, is watching this match very carefully. And Blacksyn saying to everyone out here, who's next? Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, before we get to the main event, Ghana's championship match. We promised this all night, we're going to deliver it. Calvin Mattison, the World Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, is going to confront Zeke Salizer, his next challenger for the heavyweight title at San Andreas. The confrontation with champ and challenger is next. We're back, ladies and gentlemen, here on Purgatory on a Sunday night. And for nearly a year, he has gone from unknown to unstoppable. He is the reigning, defending 8th overall World Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Calvin Mattison. Whenever his reign ends, that 8th name will be added to those side plays, but I don't think he wants to add it anytime soon. Nonetheless, at San Andreas, but it will be Calvin defending his championship in the main event against Zeke Salizer, the #1 champions contender. Zeke Salizer, by virtue of winning the Best of 7 series against Larry Wills in episode 7, has gained the right to challenge for the title. Last night at the hot stove, we said Zeke Salizer had a huge plan for the night. Well, before we get there,
we are
Calvin's got something to say.
1 year as your world heavyweight champion, and I'll admit, every single day that I've held this championship, it only gets heavier and heavier and heavier till it's weighing me down. But rest assured, let the world know I will carry this thing even if it weighed 300 pounds up the damn mountain a mile high above sea level, if that meant I get to be your world heavyweight champion. And luckily for me, that 300 pounder exists, and that mountain going up 1 mile high exists in the form of Zeke Salizer, my new #1 contender, which means at San Andreas I found me a new opponent, a new person for me to topple. Let the world understand something. Zeke Salizer, I know about you, brother. I respect the hell out of you for what you've done in this company, but one thing I can't quite wrap my head around is how we got here in the first place, because after all these years, this is your first real shot at the World Heavyweight Championship, and it very well could be your last. See, I was in your position once. I was the man that no one ever thought would be the world champion. I was the man that they looked at when it was me and my brother Mark Ryan Murphy and said that I was never going to be a champion as long as he stood by my side. But I found a way. I walked into this company on day one. I found a damn way because I was given the fortunate opportunity of entering the chamber. And I had to outlast the world to get this damn championship. You've been here for several years now. One of the OGs of this company. You have been inches from holding this championship, but you have never been this close. And I'm giving you the opportunity. See, I believe every man in this business deserves at least one shot, one chance to prove if they've got the balls to step up to the very best in the world. You've got that shot. But it is not my duty to make sure that you fulfill your own prophecy. It is not my job to make sure that you walk out with the World Heavyweight Championship. It is my job to challenge you and make sure you don't. So come San Andreas, when you lose to me, do not come crawling back to me crying for more. I am giving you the opportunity of a lifetime, because holding this championship means more to me than you will ever understand. Zeke, when you lose at San Andreas, it is not my fault. Do not come with excuses. Do not walk into that match anything less than 110%, because I don't know how to give anything less. And if you think you are beating me at 110%, then you better wake up and apologize. The fact is, I've been champion for nearly 1 whole year. And I've done that because I have sacrificed everything to be the man in this company. I have wrestled every person put in my way, and I have found a way to survive time and time again. It's what champions do. This championship has turned me into more of a man than anything else before me. Right now, this is the greatest accomplishment of my career, and I will not allow myself to lose it to a man who has also never done it. So Zeke, at San Andreas, with the world watching and an opportunity in your lap, what are you going to do? Are you going to man up? Give me your 110%. Or are you going to show the world that you are not the champion you always thought you were? Because when that bell rings, Zeke, I am giving it my all. I am giving it my everything. I am sacrificing everything inside of me to make sure I leave with the World Heavyweight Championship. But are you prepared to do the same?
Wow, we're about to find out. Because, ladies and gentlemen, making his way down the aisle is that Rocky High Mountain. It is the Colorado monster himself, Zeke Salizer, representing the Salizer clan. What a night they have had tonight so far. Piper Salizer becoming the #1 contender for the international title, facing Layla Williams next episode of Purgatory. Zeke wins the best of 7 series last episode. But notice what Calvin said. Not if he beats him, when. His confidence has grown. And now, oh, wait a minute, Zeke's in his gear. What's this about? Oh, look at that. Calvin's not backing down, though. I like it.
7 years. I have been part of WPW for 7 years. And in that time, I have done a lot for this company. But the one thing I have never found myself doing was holding and fighting for that world title. Now, Calvin, I heard what you had to say, and saying how you have respect for me and all I've done in this company. Motherfucker, I don't need nor want your damn respect. You want to sit here and say, oh, people have doubted me. And yet, the first thing you did when you entered this company was get thrown into a title shot? When I've never even had one. You didn't earn that bitch, you were picked. Meanwhile, I've fought and clawed and destroyed my way to the top where I belong. Now, you want to sit here and talk about how it's your job to challenge me. No, Calvin. Your only job now is to lose to me. That's your only job. Because while you say you're coming into our match at 110%, my man, I don't even need to be at 50% to beat your fucking ass. You say that that title is what made you a man? That it's your greatest success? Man, I gotta ask you then, what are you gonna be without it? What will you be after I leave you laying in the center of that ring, holding your precious title over my head as the new world champion? I pray that you figure it out soon, because your almost 1 year reign has met its approaching dead end. And I'm the wall that you will not be able to quit. So Calvin, you go ahead and make whatever sacrifices you wish in order to try and keep that title in your hands. Because the way I see it, my destiny shows that your loss is inevitable. And it will be all more sweet to watch their sacrifice, especially when the major sacrifice will be you giving that title to me. You see me, champ. Enjoy the last few weeks as champions that you have left. Because they are the last few weeks you will ever
enjoy the last few weeks as champ. Because those are the last few weeks of peace you will have. Zeke Salizer and Calvin Mattison, strong in their conviction. What a tangled web we're about to weave. Coming up next, your main event. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the summit. We have reached a crescendo of this grand show. Seven matches down. One match left. It's time for the main event. Scheduled for one fall for the Goddess Championship. This is a long time coming for that woman right there, Adrianna Devitt. From the minute she lost in the Goddess Championship tournament. Hell, from the minute she appeared in the Garnet's Chamber, she has said, I want my shot. And Sophia Winters, I mentioned earlier how our champions are fighting champs. They don't care, but they're also smart in a way. And I won't try to act like Sophia ain't smart, because she has avoided going against Adrianna like the plague. There's no more avoiding. You gotta face this demon head on. And this is the third time we're gonna see Sophia Winters walk down that aisle. We saw her to begin the show, costing Flip and Fly. Well, actually, no, causing the Kurosakis the Goddess Tag Team titles. Yes, she was spared by Veronica Martin, but that distraction, along with the miscommunication with Flip and Fly, cost the Kurosakis that match. She then showed up earlier afterwards saying that Amara's championship is invalid and she is the true champion around here. All while Alexis Danvers sits comfortably in their skybox together. But the time for novelty is over. The time for comfort is dead. It's time to go to war. It is time for your main event for Sophia Winters and Goddess Championship. The challenger, the enforcer, Adrianna Devitt. The champion, the final boss, the goddess of the damned, the prodigy of madness, Sophia Winters. For the second show in a row, the Goddess Championship will end the show. Amara Parker defended hers in the main event at episode 7. Here on episode 8, it's Sophia's turn. And that's what it's all about. And our main event is on. And Sophia going right... Oh, never mind. She was on right after Adrianna, but Adrianna just stood there and watched her try to spear her at the very least. Say the keyword try. Collarbone tie up for some more wrestling. Yeah, wrestling, but Devitt drives Sophia into the corner and a cheap shot. Right hand to the face. And now Sophia coming from the outside in the corner, and now the right hands after the Hurricane Rana. Another collarbone tie up here. This time initiated by Sophia, and this time again Devitt using the power to gain separation, tossing Sophia down to the canvas. And yet another collarbone tie up. And this time Sophia pushing Devitt into the corner. No, oh! Gains the separation, and there's Devitt right there. A kick to the gut. Sophia now roll through. Sophia trying to end this early. One kick out. Got the shoulder up after the referee checked. And remember, it was announced yesterday on the hot stove. Aaron Miller will be coming out on episode 9 of Purgatory. And the next time we show up on your television screens, and he'll have to make an announcement by order of the board of directors as to what's going to happen with the Goddess Championship. What's going to happen with these two title belts that's circulating around. You already know when Amara Parker's going to be there. But which one of these two are going to be there representing the red strap? Is it going to be Devitt or is it going to be Sophia? Meanwhile, you see, oh, nice slam right there on the back. Another backbreaker right there by Devitt. Adrianna Devitt, dare I say, one of the more dangerous competitors on this roster. Another foul elbow, just, missed that big fat back fist right there. Kick to the gut, kick to the chest, kick straight to the head, and a drop kick for good measure. But Sophia kips right back up. And now she's going more with the rapid fire kicks. Kip up, enziguri. Not going after that knee, going after the knee of Devitt. That's what you got to do against a big person like that. Big girl like Devitt, you got to go after the knee. You got to take away that vertical base. Chomp down the redwood. And stomping away at the back. This is World Pro Wrestling Purgatory. This is a Sunday night edition, and we are live in Brooklyn, New York. Here with an action-packed episode. Enchanted retained the Goddess Tag Team Championships. Amber Young finally bounced back after a losing streak, getting her first ever victory in WPW. Nice slam right there by Adrianna Devitt. Dominique Whitfield was unable to not only dodge the verbal onslaught from Alexis Danvers, but dodged the physical onslaught from Jane Rage, losing in her matchup against her. Hunter Quinn managed to topple the monster that was Marty Morton. Nadia Strongarm fell victim to an upset, losing to Piper Salizer and losing her shot at the International Championship. Cannonball incoming from Adrianna Devitt. Bentley Harper got a measure of revenge by attacking Hunter Quinn backstage with a Stormbreaker and a German through the table. It was Richie Rich. Nice Snapdragon suplex right there. Into the cover. There's one. They got it one. It was Richie Rich who answered the open challenge for the Openweight Championship Eliminator matchup against Samantha Young, but he lost 2 falls to nothing in regulation to the champ. And Mr. Blacksyn retained his Grand Prix Championship against Tristan Silva. If you want more details, watch the show, but also tune in to the next episode of the Hot Show, where we will have all exclusive interviews and exclusive content with regards to episode 7 of Purgatory. But we're not done yet, because we have the main event. Adrianna Devitt in the black versus Sophia Winters in the white and pink for the WPW Goddess Championship that is held by Sophia Winters. This is the second episode in a row where the WPW Goddess title was defended, but 2 very different champions going into these title matches. Last episode it was Amara Parker, who said that after WPW closed down, she needed to find her confidence again. And she ended up finding it in the best way possible. Black hole slam by Adrianna. Oh, wait a minute. Sophia went into the roll through. Into the cover now. Into the cover. Kick out. And it was Amara that showed she still had it by beating Jane Rage last episode, with some help, of course, from Dominique Whitfield, who only showed up to help out after Jane attacked the referee for what appeared to be no good damn reason. And then you got Sophia Winters, the other Grand Goddess champion, who's been here fighting, well, pretty much, I won't say handpicked, but pretty much taking care of business against whomever was around her. Oh my goodness, what? Oh my God! Powerbomb City by Adrianna Devitt. We could have a new champion. 1, there's 2, kick out at 2. Sophia Winters and Amara Parker, 2 great champions. Adrianna Devitt has been a great challenger so far in this matchup, but she could also make a phenomenal champion axe handle smash down to the canvas. And remember, next week, live on, or next episode of Purgatory, whenever that might be, episode 9, will feature the decision made by Aaron Miller, the commissioner of the company. What will be the fate of both Goddess Championships and the champions that hold them? Amara Parker is guaranteed to be there, representing that black strap goddess title belt. But who will have the red strap title belt? The belt that's been in circulation since Midsummer Classic. We're finding out right here and now as Adrianna Devitt and Sophia Winters fighting here tonight on Purgatory in the main event. Elbow, and again Sophia going after those knees. The best option she has in this matchup. Go after the legs, take away that vertical base. And now just stomping away at the back end. Oh, wait a minute, I think Sophia might have made Adrianna bleed there. Might have a broken nose, and Adrianna gets helped by just having her head smashed into the canvas. And again, now just stomping on the arm. Sophia Winters is dissecting Adrianna Devitt, but oh man, Sophia Winters left herself open for the, oh my God, forearm right to the face. You can see Devitt just bleeding at the side of her head. Blood trickling into her hair. Just, oh, man, that is a cut. That is a cut and a half. You can see that right above, right on the side of that right eye. Cut after the multiple stomps on the head. And Devitt slams down Sophia Winters. And Devitt going to the top rope. How wise this is, I'm not too sure, but the elbow drop missed. Did not miss its mark at all. And now Devitt going on the attack again. Oh, going for the gorilla press. Just walking around the ring with Sophia in the air. And now Devitt going for the cover. There's the cover, there's one. Kick out. Just how much is going to be needed to unseat Sophia Winters, who was extra motivated tonight to prove that she is not a forgotten champion, as so many people has thought, and by so many people, I mean Danvers, who came out earlier before the show could even officially start and went on a verbal tirade attacking people from myself to Dominique Whitfield to Amara Parker to Aaron Miller for some reason. And just tacking the legs there. Off the ropes. No Meteora. Missed it. Grabbing her by her hair now. Irish whip into the corner. Oh, big elbow right to the face. Now the right hand. Devitt. Nice suplex. Nice clothesline by Sophia. Another clothesline by Sophia. Duck underneath. Nice reverse slam. Scoop slam right there by Sophia Winters. And she thinking, oh man, ranking those eyes. Just putting her fingers right into the eye holes of Sophia's mask. Irish whip now. Oh, just tossed out of the ring. And now showing Sophia a sign of the gun show. As Sophia is tossed to the outside of the ring without much. Oh, nice slap right there by Sophia, but damn it, she got caught. And again, just driving that knee into the face, into the side of the head of Sophia Winters, the final boss, who is looking to be a part of the equation when we return to action for episode 9 of Purgatory, where Aaron Miller, oh, the big boot! Big boot on that thought. There's one, there's two, kick out at 2. We were just a few seconds away, a 3 count away from Sophia losing her Goddess Championship here tonight. Oh, nice splash by Adrianna Devitt. Well, will she be able to capitalize? She doesn't even go for the pin. Not yet, anyways. And that might cost her headbutt to the skull with the mask on. and an already bleeding Sophia Winters underneath the mask. Whether we want to admit it or not, this is about to get real ugly real quick. Oh man, just, oh my God. Looking at Devitt before slamming her knee into her skull. There's 2 and only a 2 count. Nice hip toss. A nice roll over into the drop kick right there by Sophia. And now Sophia just slamming the head of Adrianna into the canvas. Off the ropes now. Oh, nice neck breaker right there by Sophia Winters. And now just pummeling away at the #1 contender. You have no clue what we are about to witness next episode of Purgatory. What's going to be the status of the Goddess Championship? We're going to let you guys have a talk with it. You guys come up with something. What do y'all think is going to happen with these titles? Because we can't just have 2 champions forever. I mean, y'all know this already. Musso missed, but the senton didn't. No, nice back fist. Oh, that one blocked though. Adrianna, no, roll through, and the cover 1. No. Oh, nice Hurricane Rana. And the right hands by Sophia. And a big smack right there by Sophia. Showing she ain't scared. But to me also showing a sign of disrespect. And then again, we have shown all up this matchup. Forgive me. Just move my, oh my goodness gracious. Explosive knee straight to the skull. I mean, it seems to me like Tristan Silva and Sophia Winters, both of them fire that same knee. They need to follow that thing under a lethal weapon. Cause ain't no fucking way, man. What is Adrianna doing here? Oh! She's trying to go again for the cannonball, but Sophia had it scouted this time. Spear! And now Sophia demanding that Adrianna got up. Hip attack by Sophia into the cover. Here's 1, here's 2, only a 2. And now Sophia is starting to get a little bit frustrated. What's she thinking? Oh no, counter countered. Shove off the ropes. Nice slam right there by Adrianna Devitt. And then the cover now. Hooks the leg 1. Kick out. 1. Nearly a 2, but a kick out just at 1. My God. Giving us a ticket to the gun show while taking Sophia to school. Just working away at the body and the neck and all the pain that Sophia is dealing with at this moment. And Adrianna with a shoulder attack over the top rope. And you just got to think to yourself, all these big time moves, what is it going to take to keep Sophia down this time? What is it going to take for Sophia to not have to exert this much energy? Only wait and see. Oh my God, another splash by Adrianna. That one from the middle rope. Right hand to rights and lefts. And Adrianna Devitt with a back belly to belly suplex, excuse me. Shows you how tired I am. I've been working here all damn day. Adrianna into the cover. Hooks the outside leg. Here's 1 to become Goddess Champ. No, not yet. Oh my. Lifted her up in the air is Adrianna Devitt. And Devitt lets Sophia just drop. Adrianna has her up on her shoulders. Well, driving her down to the canvas with that Irish curse. That white noise. Oh! I think she was going to try to go for that shoulder tackle, but that one she miscalculated, and Sophia, even in her stunned state, managed to get a little bit of a break here, but not that long of a break. Because here comes slip, no. Oh my God. Fucking hell. It's one of the more vicious clotheslines I've ever seen in my life. And you got Sophia directing traffic. Having her fun. And out of combination, fists are flying and stomping all over. Hold on, let me see. I have to keep checking up on my notes. Make sure I had everything together. This is WPW Purgatory. Main event of the evening. Sophia Winners defending her Goddess Championship against Adrianna Devitt. Well, I'm almost certain we'll look around this arena. They'll have nothing more but to enter Night City. Or, excuse me, to enter into the Night City. To enter into the next episode of Purgatory. As the new WPW Heavyweight Champion. And wait a minute, here comes the most electrifying move in all of entertainment, the wrist clutch assault. It's back with a vengeance, people. We should have seen this coming. And now look at this, Sophia off the ropes. Oh, kick. Missed the moonsault. Oh, man. It's a senton right after, though. Just athletic as all hell is the Goddess Champion. But I mentioned athletic. Oh, I keep mentioning, and I need to make sure it's mentioned, the violence. Look at the amount of blood that's trickling around this ring right now. That's why Devin wants to try to end this as early as possible. She knows there's two. Ooh, just a kick out of two. She knows the house clearly has the upper hand. She knows that people are betting on her to succeed. But they're also betting on her downfall. Hence is the nature of being the champion. Hence is the nature of being what she claims to be, the number one. But with someone else claiming to be the number one, something's got to give. And now, stand on the ropes. Sophia Irish countered. Flip, nice. Nice spinning heel kick. And then, yeah, you can walk it. Oh, man. Where's clutch assault again? You know what? I ain't shocked about it at this point. You know what I'm saying? I'm just getting used to it. Devin now just feeling herself at this point, knowing if this continues, she's got this one in the bag. Oh my God, what a shoulder tackle that was. Now Sophia surveying the damage and goes for the pin. Now, what did you expect? A 3 count? Continue on the pressure, Sophia. That's what you're paid for. Oh man, look at this. Just pummeling away. The forearms right to the skull of any of the clients. I'm just wondering. He mentioned this under every Adrianna Devitt match. Is Eddie Reed watching one of his clients do they thing? Is Eddie Reed watching his former security, Adrianna Devitt, about to possibly become Goddess Champion? Oh my God, flatliner. And a kip up for good measure, and Sophia Winters is starting to feel it, but Adrianna Devitt is too. She's right back up on her feet as well. Beautiful sidewalk slam. And now Adrianna Devitt, submission hold locked in. Submission hold locked in. Trying to make Sophia Winters tap out. Trying to get the Goddess Championship, but no. Kick is missed. Double axe handle right to the back of the neck. And now continuing on the onslaught as Sophia retreats to the corner. And Devitt with a nice clothesline. Hirsch with a nice clothesline. And I keep saying it. Oh, nice splash right there by Devitt. I keep saying it over and over again. When you have a champion on the ropes, you gotta capitalize. Devitt needs to continue on the pressure. She cannot let up in any circumstances. Oh man. Top rope and Adrianna with the axe handle. Off the rope, she ain't done. Elbow drop missed though. And here comes Sophia Winters. Excuse me, here comes down. Here comes Devitt. Now, just lifting Sophia up and throwing her down to the canvas. Look at the state of this ring right now. Both women are bleeding, some more than others, as Danvers is watching this matchup live in that skybox that Sophia provided, watching a bloodbath for the Goddess Championship, which I have to continue to reiterate. This is Sophia's Goddess Championship, the red strap, the black strap belonging to Amara Parker. Oh no! Oh, I know that knee all too damn well. Into the cover, that was Sophia Winters. There's two, and a kick out of two. More of the reason sometimes I stay silent during these matches, and I might speak nothing but nonsense, is because I simply love to just sit down and watch these big brawls as a fan. Devitt with the powerbomb. Now with the roll through. Two. No. Counted by Sophia. Into the roll through. One. Two. No. They got a two. I love watching these as a fan, reminding me just how good pro wrestling is, just how awesome it is. Snap suplex by Sophia Winters. Off the ropes, no, missed it. Chop block, no. Kick to the gut. Lifted her up on the shoulders. Oh my God, what is she gonna do? Powerbomb. No way. 2, 3. You gotta be kidding me. How in God's name is Sophia Winters able to powerbomb Devitt not once, not twice, but 3 times? What are they feeding this woman, man? Hold on a second. I got the list here. Apparently yogurt and applesauce. Okay. Off the ropes though, Sophia Winters Meteora. They'll stomp it away at the head of the kick. Bang! Nice clothesline. And this ring is starting to get disgusting now. It's starting to get real ugly. Lifted up for the powerbomb. Connects it. Doesn't even bother going for 2 or 3. Just knees them straight in the skull. And now continuing the onslaught as Sophia Winters. It's going to come to a point where the referee's going to have to stop this. But Devitt's not willing to stop it right now. Trying to fight back. But again, it might be too little too late. One thing that these women in Enchanted have agreed upon is I called my shot for a title, and I'm going to claim it. Enchanted said they were going to be the tag champions, and they were. And they currently are. Sophia said she was going to be Goddess champion, and she currently is. They're shot callers. They're trendsetters. Oh. Devin might have woke up. Alright, she'll off the ropes. Nice hand toss. And then a drop kick. Look at this now. Sophia again just pummeling away at Devin. At some point, the referee's got to get in there and stop this, especially with the amount of blood loss that's already happened. I have no clue how Devitt's still somehow alive in this matchup. But we are still pushing through to the very end, ladies and gentlemen. WPW Breakdown. Oh, the hip attack by Sophia Winters. Trying to add insult to injury, and it's already a big injury for Adrianna Devitt, just having to work and figuring out how to get things done in that ring. Oh my God, what is this? What is this? You superplex? No way. No way. Oh my goodness! Wait a minute, she's not done! Falcon Arrow! Powerbomb! Flipped! Bang! Referee gotta stop this. I know Devin's still getting up. I don't know how. But Devin's, at some point, referee's got to stop this. Devin's losing too much blood, and she can't fight back. She doesn't even have her hands up to fight back at this point anymore. Devin's got to get, referee's got to get involved at this point, man. This is getting too much. Devin's put up one hell of a fight. She's been kicking out, but at some point, enough is enough. Sophia with a cover. 1, 2, 3. That was way more bloody than I ever thought it would be. Watch this, man. At this point, Devin might have just been dead weight with all the blood she lost. Boom. Suplex. And then following it up with the Falcon Arrow. But Sophia didn't cover. Watch this again. Powerbomb. Flipped. Bang. The V-trigger. This was the message sent to Sophia Winters, from Sophia Winters to Amara Parker, to APH, the boss, and the Iron Miller. Sophia didn't pin at all during that sequence until right here. After attacking the knees, she then goes for the pin, but not before making Devitt lay there face down in a pool of her own blood for the 1, 2, 3. A bloody display for the Goddess champion Sophia Winters in this championship match against Adrianna Devitt. This was not just another title defense. This was a message sent to the board, to Amara, and to the roster. Fuck with the final boss at your own peril. Adrianna Devitt put up one hell of a fight, but that was it. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for joining us tonight on Sunday. Yesterday for the hot stove on Saturday night. But we wish you farewell. We'll see you next time for episode 9 of Purgatory. For all of us here in WPW, I'm Johnny Murphy. Good night, stay dry, and stay blessed. See you later.